Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. It is Thursday, which is a new day for us to be playing some Dungeons and Dragons. I am Dan Latham, also known as Shadow Dagar, and tonight's game is going to be ran by Ronnie. Our what kind of description we give for Sidear on our Friday game?
Uh,
The most awesome potato in the world.
yes.
There we go.
Fire
can-
roasted potatoes?
Well, I was thinking maybe baked potato, but it's not the
He's
potato.
the baking potato
There you
because
go.
he's the one that cooks you.
Yeah, he cooks kids.
What happened on my? Oh, yeah.
So,
That's okay. Just remember, you can take all of it out on Dan in like 5 minutes.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is fine.
In
So-
Soviet Zayatha, potato cook you.
Yeah.
So yes.
So, as before, the maps that you see on the screen are brought to you through the Roll20 app as well as the minis. If you'll notice, most of the minis, I think all of our minis right now, have been changed because Hero Forge has a nice little. Oh, joy. Let me stop that. Hero Forge has a nice little thing where you can create your miniature, have it painted, and then order it to be sent to your house that way. Or if you're a subscriber, you can also have a digital mini created that we've decided to use here on our screen. Also need to point out that we are still in the GUI Kickstarter for a few more days. We've beat the 100,000 mark, and I believe we're working on some new stretch goals for that, so we can keep on going. If you haven't had a chance to check out anything from GUI Cube, now's the time. Just go in there, check out the Kickstarter. Throw a little money in there and get one of the packets, and definitely get started playing. You will not be disappointed. We also are still part of the Children's Extra Life campaign, so the link down in the description below will take you to our page. If you'd like to donate some money to the Children's Miracle Network, please feel free to do so. Periodically through the game tonight, I will try to post those links in the chat. I can't think. Okay, I don't know what you want to do as far as the bubbles are concerned, or the points are concerned. So I'll let you describe that. Do you want to use our usual method, or do you want to use the Dark Powers method?
We'll keep the current version.
Okay, so spending your points as per usual. You can give advantage or disadvantage to the DM or the players. You can give a GUI reward, or you can give a GUI item, or a DMG equivalent item. Now, we're just starting out on this. We don't want to blow Ronnie's mind too much, so let's just stick with the lower end stuff for now. Until later on down the road, when Ronnie feels comfortable, then we can slip that shit in there. I mean, yeah.
So what would it cost for like a magic item?
For a level
10,000-ish?
Yeah, a level equivalent magic item.
Oh, it's a level equivalent. Never mind. I'll
Yeah,
save
yeah.
my points.
It's 10,000, which it's going to be a third level based item. So I guess
Yeah,
it'd
I'll be waiting for that.
Well,
I mean, you got 5,000 points for a GUI item, which
Where
could
do you?
be a
What's the
magic item.
command? What's the command to see all of those?
The
What can I
bubbles
type
under
in?
chat.
Yeah,
If you just
If
click
you just click the bubbles under chat, it'll tell you exactly how many points, and it'll say that number
See, it
channel
says
points.
get started. Oh, yeah. It said get started. I'm like, well, I don't know what I'm starting, so I'm not going to click that. So anytime I've seen it, I haven't clicked it because
What do you mean I just
I
mortgaged
wasn't
my house?
ready to get it started up in here.
So, for those who now can realize, Rod has no points.
No, Rod has 38,000. He's
Oh,
never
do you?
spent them.
He
Yeah,
just never.
he
stopped.
just
I've
never
never spent
looked
them.
at that. He's just
Oh,
like, why do I
okay.
want to get started?
No.
No.
That's why when we play or when I run, I turn it on because I like to press the green thing and get more points.
Yeah.
He's coming, man, when I am just going to bend you over somehow and give myself those points.
Wait, I thought
might
we
do
were
it
holding
if
off
you
on
aren't
that
giving me
type of
enough
stuff.
inspiration when I'm running Strahd, when you guys are fighting him. I might just spam the hell out of that. Bam,
Oh,
bam,
huh?
bam, bam, bam. All right, I got 10, guys. Don't worry, you'll get 10 too.
All right,
Like-
honey.
I feel like somebody gave you inspiration last time. Just remember that. It's not always against you.
That's true. That's true. You
They were
you
picking
were
on
actually
your
very
dad
nice.
jokes, and that's not nice. Dad jokes are awesome.
I've
I
heard,
thought my
They're the
jokes were
best.
fine.
I thought
They were
good
good enough that they weren't technically dad jokes.
I chuckled.
What was
yeah,
it I
But I'm
said?
a
I've,
mom,
I've heard
so-
a few. Like, what do you call a fish with no eyes? What?
Those are the best. The worst are always the best, in my
They are
opinion.
so good.
All right, so
It's so bad.
yeah, since we're like going off track here, I believe if there's any other announcements anybody else would like to have.
Just like the 7th. You got this. It's gone.
Ronnie, how you feeling, buddy?
Shoo.
You missed
good.
us, right?
I did. I really did.
Says a lot about you.
Oh
So-
my god.
So for tonight's game, I am not running it. Ronnie's going to be our dungeon master for this evening. I am playing, what was I say, Xanthos, who is a Leonin paladin, who pretty much let himself get turned in so another village wouldn't get slaughtered by the bad guys. And yeah, well, it's unlike the very innocent halfling we have in the group. But I will pass the controls over to Ronnie. It's all on you, brother.
So I am Ronnie. I am playing the dungeon master of the Dark Eternal campaign. That is a homebrew of my own creation, kind of in a Final Fantasy-esque type world. So yeah, I'm super excited. So I will let the rest of my players introduce themselves. Starting, I guess the next one is below me.
Oh, I don't like.
Tara.
Hi. My name's Tara. Today I am playing Florin, who is a Triton padlock, I guess, is what we're going with here. And yeah, she's definitely one to step up and help those in need, and very much tries to look out for the littler guy. And we're gonna throw it over to
I think the correct term would be lock it in.
lock it in.
Lock it
No, I
in.
think most people say Powlock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say padlock for me because
Padlock.
Like words.
I like how it
It
sounds.
works.
I've heard padlock. Yeah.
I like how it sounds.
Paladin.
Anyway,
yeah.
Rod, I'm gonna throw it to you.
Well, you're all weird.
Yes.
That's not me.
Well, my internet connection is unstable, apparently, Zoom is telling me. So we'll see if I actually tell you this or if I, get an unintentional face, which I'm not going to hold because I know these guys will screenshot.
You
I am
started that.
portraying Yodabert Hillgallow, who is looking for his 3 older sisters. Well, not so much looking for them. It's not like they're lost, but they're great adventurers, just like our parents. And so now I have to go do the same. I'd really rather just, open up and run a restaurant, but I guess I got to get some capital for that. I think I will end up being the party's lucky charm. And eventually, unfortunately, if I had not already taken the Feat Bountiful's luck, I might have taken the new Chef Feat that just came out in the new book. But I'll take that eventually.
a few more levels.
Yeah, 2 to 4 more. So, multi-classing.
Oh.
Always a good time.
And last but not least,
My name is Curtis Ross. I am playing Teresa tonight, and she appears human, and I am going to be using Tasha's guide to use the revised Ranger replacement items in place of the standard stuff, so she's not stuck in grassland is how I'm useful, and I'm good against beasts.
Technically, a ranger's not good against anything.
With the new stuff, it's kind of
Well, they
like
can almost.
kind of Hunter's Mark, and
I thought
it's a
Ronnie was the
lot
guy who
better.
burns people. Ouch.
So no, but I was burning a whole class. So
that's why I'm
is in
that's
that
why I'm
particular-
trying to play Hunter, is to see how bad
Yeah.
it really is.
no. I think you'll.
Some people
Okay.
say it's terrible, but
It
in
is
my
terrible.
opinion, the Hunter or the Ranger Hunter archetype doesn't look too bad. The Ranger Beastmaster looks like utter shit. But
Yeah, I mean, look, if you're not doing that that dark one, the Gloomstalker, you may as well
Mhm.
be a different class. But we're all allowed to make mistakes, you too. And look, you're young, you have to make your own mistakes. The rest of us, we've already done it.
Coming in hot
wait a
tonight.
minute. Are you
Yeah,
talking-
yeah. Well, it's not like a Friday where I have an extra day of work and I'm tired. I get to
There you
I
go.
get to start out as an asshole.
I like it.
So I do have a slight oversight that I have not talked with Rod since session 1. in
I
regards to
was-
his character, so everyone else has gear
Oh,
except
shit.
you.
Yeah, I have a really cool item.
And yeah, if you want to send me the information on that, I can
We
make it up.
will work on that.
To be fair, wouldn't he just have like a magic spatula or some shit? Like,
Magic spatula.
A wand of fireballs that's just a spatula.
Oh my god.
Meat cleaver.
Wand of
Maybe-
fireballs is pretty hot.
mm.
You know, you get it there. You see
Unintended?
what I did?
Yeah.
But
It was-
Tim,
Wait for it.
does anybody want to give a small, quick recap of the first session, and we will get started.
I was unlawfully detained and imprisoned. I didn't do anything wrong, and it wasn't my fault. It was profiling, halfling profiling, because I'm short. So there were some heightists who accused me of doing a thing, but they wouldn't even tell me what the thing was I was accused of doing. They were just like, you know. But how would I know if you don't tell me? Anyway, we decided not to stay there. It was unpleasant.
We're still
No,
there.
there was a whole. Yeah, we're still there. There was a whole thing with
Yeah, but
some
not up
old
there,
man.
though.
Some old man screaming and hollering, and them trying to put him down, and him end up being a little more than he appeared to be.
Yeah, I
Yes.
mean, I got half a page of notes.
I was gonna say I definitely took notes after, but go for it, man.
So, same as Rod here. I was taken to the jailhouse. I was set in a cell alone.
Wait, wrongfully accused?
Sure.
No.
Sure.
Maybe. That's
The
not
only guilty
important.
man in Shawshank.
So that is not important. During which you would hear the man scream on occasion, but we were taken into the cafeteria where we would have our meals. And throughout our stay, the older man would look at us or look at me and like tell us that, he sees something in us and he knows that we're set to do something in this world and we got to get out of here. We got to leave, that we're meant to do something with this world, but they're just going to kill us, but we got to leave. And during one of our first meals, Xanthos had discovered a bolt that was bugging him in his chair. It was really giving him the good old poke. So he worked on getting that bolt out of that chair.
Not the good one either.
Slowly. So you were working on that. We all kind of made a scene, and we were taken out of the cafeteria eventually, one by one, for some of the time. But that went on for a little while. We would go through the motions. The grung, Captain McGurgley. Yep, McGurgley. Unlocked his cell. He was able to pick his cell and get out, along with picking the lock to the rest of our cells. The old gentleman who was talking to us in the beginning began screaming throughout the days following. A strange man came through the hall who had a couple of guns and looked not too fond of our Triton friend here. Really did not like her. I wonder why. He went to...
Yeah, she's such a likable character, right?
I know. He recognized Captain McGlugly too from...
I am very
his
friendly.
Is
past.
that the name McGlugly?
How do frogs sound?
No, that's fine. I didn't know he was an Irish frog.
Murgurgly.
Yeah, it's Myrtle McGurgly or something like that.
McGlugly it is.
McGlugly.
It's now canon. He's not here to defend himself.
Right.
Exactly.
You have a problem? We didn't say anything.
Oh.
McGlugly.
So yeah, from the knowledge is he recognized him from the gambling or casino ship of the past. You took his contract and saved his contract from being killed by him. So he doesn't like you. He went to shoot you, but the warden slapped his hand and said, "No, get out of here. You're not doing that." We all began to have dreams about these crystals. I had a dream that I was that had black, shadowy, red, glowy-eyed figures following us. After we all woke up, the Leonin drew the attention of the guards, and because the doors were unlocked, when he reached through and grabbed one, the door was open, which drew a lot more attention to the
Yeah,
hole.
because for some odd reason, somebody unlocked my door and I didn't realize it.
Yeah, so
That's a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was a little guy that goes.
yep. Who had also
Oh, the frog
stolen-
named McGlugly.
Yeah, he had also stolen a knife off that gentleman who had recognized him. After which, confrontation started. We locked 2 of the guards in your old cell. We made our way downstairs to where we saw a centaur bust out of one of the cells, the old man still screaming. We knocked out them as we went, if we fought many at all, really. The Triton cast Protect Good or Evil, protection from good or evil, on the old man, who turned out to be a phoenix who is trying to be exorcised by the warden, who is stuck in the old man's body. After doing such, the phoenix told us about the crystals, I think, if I remember right. Told us about the evil force inbound into the world and how we are to save the world, to collect the crystals, save the world.
So pretty.
Yep, that phoenix right there. We do know that there's a red crystal in Heroes Hold owned by Duraga. So we left the warden unconscious, or we left the warden in the cell of the old man, and the unconscious man locked up next to the cell next to her, and then locked the men out of the building in the courtyard with a guillotine. Correct? Was that the device?
Yeah, I
Execution
think there was a
device?
guillotine in there.
Yeah.
Dan,
So-
go to the players page.
Yeah, so after that, we made our way to our gear. We ate and rested before leaving until there was a knock at the door.
And then I think so where we left off, wasn't it?
That is where we left off.
Yep, there was a knock at the door.
Yep.
So as you remember, the weather outside was frightful.
But the fire in here is just so delightful.
Yeah, I know. But
Do we
as you
have
were,
any place we can go?
No.
Hey.
I
let
know
it
a place where it
fog?
likes to
I don't
snow,
know.
snow.
let it go, let it go, let it go.
Can't
We-
hold it back anymore.
We don't have the copyright for that one, so I can't play it.
Is it copyrighted?
It
Um,
is.
It's,
Let
Di-
it go.
Well, why
Absolutely.
would it not be?
it's
Let
Disney.
Really?
it snow.
It's
Depends.
Disney. If it's say Disney in there anywhere, it is copyrighted.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Trust me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that one would be for sure.
So
So-
as you were looting your spoils of rampaging through this seemingly unguarded, slightly understaffed prison,
Yeah. Normal.
you found numerous items. Like I said, Rod, we'll have a discussion.
Yep,
offsite
You know where to
there.
find me.
Yeah.
In that square there.
Yeah, for me, he's 2 down
Yeah.
in the middle.
So as the weather outside seemingly doesn't seem to be getting any better, as you were trying to take a rest for the night, you heard a loud.
Did we get the rest though?
You did get the rest.
Okay. Just checking.
So is anybody here currently wearing any prisoner's garb?
No, I wouldn't
We
be
found
able
our
to change.
clothing and whatnot. Yeah. I would have let everyone else get ready and then found my stuff and dressed up.
So you still hear a constant. I mean, now it's not as heavy, but there's still just.
Oh, excuse me. Let me get the door.
Yeah, you
Hey,
you
No,
should
you
do
no,
sure
that.
no,
you're-
the right thing to do. Absolutely. I'm a
I
hospitality.
stand about 10 feet behind him.
Right? Remember, I have this whole mark of hospitality thing.
Mhm.
Yep,
Nope,
you
I
do.
wasn't-
I
That is
am.
real handy.
I'm gonna be over here.
So, knocking at the door, I'll be like, "Hello."
Okay. So, you think you're hidden?
Noted.
I'm just like I'm gonna be over here, and I'm gonna hide.
So, are you just
Have we-
talking, opening the door?
No, I say hello. Who's there?
We have a delivery.
Oh, but I don't have a manifest. Can you tell me what you're delivering?
We have no clue. It was just boxes that were delivered to the bay.
Ah,
Side note: those 3 know what's in the box.
Yep.
Something very
Okay.
delicious.
Oh, Eduardo loved the boxes.
all right. Well, You can leave them there, and
Are there
unless
any
you need us to
windows?
sign for them.
There are windows, but like I said, with the storm outside and it's night, you're not going to see much. I mean,
I'm gonna whisper. Ask them how they got here.
Hey, how did you get here through all this terrible weather? Actually, guys, the weather's terrible. We should let them in. I'll start to undo the locks. Not the ones up high, but you know.
well, that's
the
because you
ones
can't reach them. But
Hey,
Not
when
the
you
ones
guys
up
get
high.
those?
we traveled from the port. We're on foot carrying these boxes. We just want to get out of the weather and get
Oh
our
yes,
pay.
absolutely. Give us a moment. We'll let you in.
Yeah, I'll help you.
Terrible
open
having
the-
to travel through storms like that.
I'll reach the high. Well, I'm not even that tall, so.
Well, I mean, how tall is the highest one? I'm 5'8".
I'm assuming it's like a couple of locks up the door. I'm not thinking it's like floor to ceiling. I'm only saying it because I'm a halfling, and halflings tend to be about 2.5 feet tall.
Yeah, 2.5.
Oh,
3.
you're fine.
Did
But
you
when
just
she
did
said
you
that
just light
she's
us
not
all
too
up
tall.
before you opened that door?
Yeah.
No, I was looking at my spells, and I was like, oh, this here should be a little smaller. Let me shrink it.
Yeah.
And I
Gotcha.
pressed it.
Right.
This is fine.
I was just making sure.
Sure.
So as you open the door, you see 4 human males, roughly like 5'10", 5'11", decent build, scraggly clothes. They
Oh,
look like
good
your,
evening. Good evening.
they look like your normal port workers. I mean,
What
They
is
don't
this
appear to be-
prison- What's the prison called?
Trice prison.
Trice.
Prison.
Mm-hmm.
Trice prison. Welcome
Free-
to Shea Trice. Please come in. We'll be making dinner soon.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh,
There
you're
was
welcome,
a
welcome.
there was a ship that came to port yesterday. We've been working on trying to get these delivered. We just need to get paid. Drop off this in the manifest.
Can I help you carry things?
Sure. There's 4 other boxes.
Well, here, why don't you guys bring them all in, and then we'll shuffle them wherever they need to go.
I'm gonna go help and check out what they came in on.
Okay. So you see that they came in on foot. Like
I'm gonna
it was
peek in the box.
they were just dragging. Each one was dragging a box.
Okay, I'll help them bring the boxes in. Are they heavy? Don't.
No, we don't know.
So as you
No,
see the
boxes are
boxes,
fine.
they're
I'm gonna
they're
peek in one if I can.
they're crated up.
Well, of course.
They're just your
I'm a
normal.
halfling.
But they're not
No.
made out of wood.
Nope.
Oh.
They're not made out of wood.
What are they made out of?
Oh, I thought they were wood with a metal liner.
They've got. It's like they're crates, but it's like they've got lining on the ear, right? Because it's like the exterior looks like a wooden crate, but as you pry the top open or try to pry the top open, you would see that the inside's lined with some kind of metal material that you don't.
How heavy were
So you
these?
packed these crates with metal boxes?
We didn't pack them; they were just delivered.
Well, what's in them?
We don't know. We don't ever ask questions.
I ask questions. All right, let's get this open, guys. I think we need to see what's in this. So,
How many are all the boxes in, or am I still carrying?
So there's 4 boxes.
Uh-huh.
Are they heavy?
No,
As I'm helping them carry them, I'm not like, oh, this is super heavy.
no.
Okay. Do you have room on your ship for people leaving the island?
We don't have a ship. We just work in the port.
So is the
Okay,
ship
I
that
was-
came in last night still there?
It is.
Excellent. I believe we can go see about booking passage then.
Yeah, our shift here is over.
yes, but what's in these boxes? Don't you want to know?
Do you want to just bring them with us?
Sure, just open
No,
it
they
up.
look
We're
very
sitting,
heavy.
we're sitting
I'm not
right
carrying
here.
those.
Open
I'll
it up
carry it.
and see.
All right. So, go ahead. Give me a sleight of hand to see how crafty you are on opening this box.
Do you have a crowbar?
Who? Me?
Well, yeah. You.
Oh, I'm not that kind of halfling, but sure.
Not that kind of halfling.
I'm not. I just pressed the button. I don't know if it rolled or not.
It
it is.
rolled yeah, it went.
So,
Took
as
a
you
minute.
start, you start fiddling with the top of the box, and probably down pretty good, but you kind of get the corner of it open, and you get this aroma of. It smells like vegetables.
Oh,
But
cooking supplies.
is
It'll be fine.
does it smell like fresh vegetables?
It does.
All right, well, let's get this open and get this to the kitchen. You know, we've had a lot of gruel lately, and we're gonna eat.
We
like
have, but
kings tonight.
shouldn't we check to see if the boat's at the dock and perhaps we can leave?
Fine. I'll open up. Have I found a pack or a satchel or anything like that anyway?
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent. Then I will begin. I'll be like, fine. We can get ready to go. And you know what?
You
half
know,
foods do.
it would be good
in our
barter
backpack.
on the boat if you offer to cook them a meal with some fresh vegetables. That might help us gain passage, actually.
Oh yes, you should seal this box up and carry it for me.
Yeah, especially most boats need a chef.
Wait. Don't you want to check to make sure the vegetables are fresh?
I trust him.
No.
How do they smell?
They smell like fresh potatoes, maybe some carrots.
Ooh, carrots. I'll dig in, get a carrot, take a bite.
Seems to be fine.
It's
Oh.
fine.
Oh, okay.
What are we worried about here?
Yeah, no, I can.
This isn't Ravenloft. These aren't children pies. I'm sure we're
Well,
fine.
I can carry this box down if you think it will help us gain passage.
Do you want to check the other 3 boxes to see what's in them before we leave?
Oh yes, there could be salt pork.
I can only carry 1 box.
There can be
Oh,
all
well-
kinds of.
Well, we
material
don't need
if
to
this is
carry
what
the
it
box.
is.
We can just put some of the items in a bag. We don't need to carry it all the way back down there. These gentlemen's carried it all the way up here in this weather.
Mm-hmm.
But by the way, did anybody ever find the the warden's purse?
Oh shoot, did we? Hold on. Let me look. Ow.
I mean, we might as well look while we're here before we leave.
Well, but
I
we have to
figured we
pay
did.
these people.
That's
Yeah.
why I was saying it. Well, while they're doing that, I will assist Theo in opening up some more of these crates to see what good goodies are in there. Because
What
yes,
are these
because-
people?
Okay, why not help too? I'm just
What are
hidden
these
from
people
when they're
doing?
there.
they're waiting
While
on
they're
their
just watching
payment.
us open stuff and not getting paid
Well,
right away.
I mean,
Are
they're used to making these type of deliveries to the prison.
Yeah.
Now they're kind of like side eyeing you because they've never seen you before, and you are kind of a motley crew.
I'm in armor.
But
Fine.
but it's late.
I don't play music.
They're stoked. It's been storming. I think
Am
they
I
may want to
able
just
to
rest.
go to the office area for where the warden was and check for his purse for payment?
hmm So you would go back upstairs to the room that was kind of like the storage area.
Right.
It's where you kind of found your gear. You will find a coin purse in a box sitting on the desk that has 10,000 gold.
You say
Uh,
10,000?
That's what he said.
Hey guys, I found 10 gold.
No, you're not with me.
No, I'm
That's,
saying that's what
very
you
honest.
should say.
I'm a very honest one. Okay,
Yeah,
No,
so
no.
I'm going to.
This isn't Shailene and Sayer, okay?
Right.
I
So
know,
I'm gonna
I know.
split the
it's-
purse because I know what they brought. 4 crates not going to be worth that much. I'm going to take 1,000 gold out of it and like try and carry the rest in a big old like yeah.
Okay.
No. And I'm going to as I walk back down, they're still by the door, right? So
They are. They're hanging out and kind of waiting to see if you're going to feed them.
Okay. So I'm going to take this pack with me and in a smaller like coin bag, hand them the small bag, and I took
Okay.
because I don't know how much this stuff's worth.
So
I took
you
1,000 gold out.
so you'll know he'll kind of look at the bag and just kind of like it's kind of a small payment for what we normally do.
How much is
Hang on, let me get the manifest.
Okay.
So he starts digging around. He reaches into a satchel on him, and he pulls out a manifest and presents it
Why
to
didn't
you.
you present the manifest right away, sir?
It's been a long night. These are the
It's
4
neither here
boxes
nor
that you
there.
had that we normally deliver here. there were 2 delivered to the guardhouse. And we
Manifest, please.
So he hands it to you, and it does say 2 boxes.
Doesn't list the contents.
It does not list the contents.
Well, I'll continue.
What
with my
it
inventory.
says is, here's what you requested times 2, and then the other 4 boxes are listed saying fruits, couple vegetables.
Okay.
Does it have a price amount due on there, or
10,000 gold.
So the manifest says how many boxes?
6.
I trade them
And they
bags.
gave how many boxes to us?
They brought 4.
So yes, I mean they shouldn't get the entire payment if
Where
The
are
other
the
2
other?
boxes. The
Manifest.
other 2 boxes were dropped at the guardhouse per the instructions.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, we have to go
I'll
look at the
just-
guardhouse
okay.
then. Let's
I
head
wouldn't
down.
have had time to count 10,000 gold.
No.
So I'm just gonna.
All
Oh,
right.
I'm sorry. I gave you the wrong bag, and I'm gonna switch the bags.
Okay.
Oh, and we need to check the guardhouse too before they leave, just in case.
Okay. So they are still kind of like standing around waiting to see if you're going to give them room and board.
You can, I guess, go to the cafeteria and wait, and I'm sure Theo, our friend here, will. Well, there's nobody in the cafeteria at the moment.
You could. All right. So let us say that maybe your centaur or frog would be very hospitable. And
yeah, the centaur would be extremely hospitable.
I don't know where the centaur went. I think she disappeared in the night.
she ran off into the? Yeah.
Has the centaur rejoined her school?
Yes.
yeah.
Very good way to put it.
So, yeah. So they will kind of find themselves on their way to the cafeteria. They've been here before, so they normally have a place that they stay. Again, they're not going to see anybody, so you are welcome to proceed on however you wish.
Okay, so down the path, when we were brought up to the prison ourselves, we were taking off a boat and walked up the same path to the docks, from the docks to the prison,
Correct.
right? So we would have some knowledge of how to get back down.
You
to
would
it.
have you would have like a frame of direction.
Okay.
Now, while we took our long rest, did Theo actually make any food for us?
If there was food here to cook, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't great food, but it was food. It was not bad because of your cooking skills, but because the delivery hadn't been here yet.
Why is that? All right, so we check the rest of the crates that are here, and I guess,
Yeah, so you find a mix of fruits and vegetables, maybe some carrots and some.
So
some
we can
potatoes.
make a nice stew.
Mm-hmm.
A
You
nice
do find-
hot, hearty stew for a
You do
cold night.
find 2 relatively decent sized slabs of salted pork.
Oh, that's great for a stew.
Do we have time to make something that takes as long, considering we might be missing our passage off of this island?
So one thing I learned is never miss a chance to eat breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
or a second breakfast, or
I
mid lunch. I mean, you're a halfling, right?
If you are hungry,
Profile me.
I have berries
Is he
that will
wrong?
sustain a person.
That's besides the point.
I'm fine with the
Those
berries.
are our meals. We don't get to
I
talk about
know
our meals.
that you are a chef by the looks of it, but I can create these very good berries that will sustain a group.
Would you call them
I
good
can make
berries?
a fruit tart.
We call them very good berries.
They are very good.
It's a
I'm kind of confused as to why 2 crates were delivered to the guard shack.
Dang, we should go see what's there.
we just
Not to mention, we may have to take out some other things to leave here. I mean, I don't know how close our new friends are.
What, like a wagon?
I was referring to the guards that are in the guard shack. I'm sure they might like to come in and try some of your stew as well.
I would think so. I mean,
We are all
Probably.
very professional guard people. No?
So
I am just
they,
here to help. the chef.
they've made their way to the kitchen. So they're going to start helping themselves to whatever food stuffs are still there
Good.
from the night before.
They're
You-
occupied. Let's get the fuck out of here.
So you are carrying one of the crates with you.
Can we?
No,
Yeah,
no,
no.
we're gonna take, we're
we-
gonna open them up and take the best
Okay.
of the
Yeah, because
vegetables and
we
spices.
should all have backpacks or something
Yeah,
along them lines
would
from
have
beginning
a-
equipment.
You would have
The,
bags.
the captain would be awesome if he wasn't currently sitting in a toilet trying to get moist.
I assume there are cooking utensils I can take from the kitchen.
That's what we will do. We will just get one of the crates, fill it with water, shove
Oh
it in the
my
box.
God! Stop it.
He's got to stay in water for at least an hour a day or something like that.
Yep.
So we'll just pin him in a box.
Okay. This is fine.
Are there holes?
You
Are
hear
there
him
holes?
slashing. You hear him swiping the damn ass towel around. Let me out of here!
What did he say? Dolores.
Doesn't
No.
want to be in the box.
You have.
So I'm going to say.
So you're going to make your way out. Is that correct?
Well, that would be my suggestion, but
Okay.
there we
I
go.
also wish to leave this island as fast as we can.
So as you make your way out,
Is there an
Focusing
umbrella
on
before
dinner.
we leave, or such a device?
Really?
Yes, it's called tall folk. I stand under them.
so as you make your way out, it's kind of dark. The storm seems to be raging on pretty good. It's a heavy downpour. There is some lightning and thunder in the area.
I
Nothing
take
is
off
like-
my cloak real quick and give it to Therese. I go, here? They can cover your...
Huh? I am covered, by the way.
It's
It's just my.
Just a little water.
face.
It's not like you're going to wash away.
So as you make your way out, this prison is a lot bigger than. It looks a lot bigger from the outside. So as you're coming out, it's rustic, metallic metal bars on the windows. It's like a stone brick building. But as you make your way out through the main gate, there's a small path that goes up, probably about 500 yards or so, and then you see like a small guardhouse sitting up on the hill, and that is where you should be now. Dan, you'll have to move.
Yep. I got you.
Are we coming in from the south or the north?
So
or
you
the
will be
north?
coming in. You will be coming in from the north, going south, and then you will remember from coming, like them bringing you in. You came from the east.
Holy crap!
We are teeny.
What are we holy crapping about?
It's a lot bigger than I wanted it to be.
How small we are.
We are. We are tiny.
Adjusting my glasses.
It's only a 40-foot square. It's okay.
I mean, the bed is only 25.
Holy cow! There's going to be like storm giants at that table.
4, 5.
My bad. I screwed up.
Just call me Jack.
Okay, so yeah, I
Hold
have.
on.
Just make your.
I should be size small and they're all medium. Can you shrink my mini for me?
Oh my God! Hang on, please hold.
We'll scroll in all the way and see a dot this big.
There we go.
I was
Okay.
actually joking.
No, I got you. I got you.
I won't see it then.
That's,
It's your
that's
mini
normal.
disappearing.
Isn't that partial, of course? So as you make your way out of the gates, like I said, about 500 yards to the south, you see like a stone guardhouse sitting up on the edge. You see some lights coming out of the windows. You don't hear or see anyone.
How far is the guardhouse from the docks?
Maybe 2-3 miles.
I
So
wish to just avoid this altogether.
so as so you make your way south. What are you guys doing?
Well, do you
Do
think
we-
we should stop and check these 2 crates I got left?
Yes.
I think the more attention we bring to ourselves, the worse it's going to be.
It would be best
Hey,
to leave,
it's this
but
way.
there may be something of use in those crates. It was delivered to the guards for a reason. What do you... Wait, who
I'm going
moved?
to look at
Oh,
the,
my
I'm going to
Lord.
check out the
Okay.
crates.
Yeah, no,
I'm gonna
I was
start
wondering
You
who
counting up
moved.
the
asked. I
little one.
agreed.
So,
So
Alright, so-
yeah, I will come
No.
up with you stealthily myself. I don't know what you're going to be doing.
Oh, are we being quiet now?
I am going to be.
I can play the quiet game.
I rolled shit.
Just so you're aware, my halfling is not trained in stealth. He's not trained in sleight of hand, and he's not trained in thievery.
Yeah, I have
Um,
expertise in stealth, and that's what I rolled.
I will say this: you all think you're hidden.
I don't.
I mean, no, you.
I am. I'm hidden
What
behind
happened?
the people that
What
I'm
happened in
with.
my picture?
Now it's way smaller.
I was adjusting it. For you.
Oh, okay, yes, that's fine.
Sorry,
I
I
don't
was
know
trying to take an opportunity to adjust it for you while you was busy.
No, that's fine. I was like, holy shit.
So,
Are
let's
you-
see.
What type of
If
halfling
you
are
go
you?
to the
The cooking kind.
To go to the what, Rod?
on the map layer, there's a under the advanced options. I always forget exactly what it's called. I have to look at them again. I think it's align to grid, and it'll ask you to highlight a 15 by 15 foot section, and then it'll resize the map.
Okay, there
You
it
may do
is.
weird things with it, but it'll resize the map.
So as you get to the door, you see that it is ajar.
I thought
Okay.
it was a door.
Do what?
Zoom in.
I mean, that's the right size now, but okay, it's gone.
It's fine. So you get to the door, you see that it's ajar. There's light coming from the inside, like a fire's been lit, but you don't hear any motion.
I peek inside the door.
As you peek inside the door, you see a normal guardhouse. There's a table. There's a fire. It appears to be a chest that's opened on the north wall. There appear to be two boxes or crates that look similar to the ones that you just had delivered. And between them, it looks like a stone. It's almost like a slough or trail that leads down and back toward the prison. It's almost like a pipe, but it's stone, and it appears to be clean.
Now you
But
should be on, should be the token layer.
But both crates appear to be open.
Oh, well, what was in them? Can we tell?
But no guards.
What are the guards that's supposed to be at this station? We didn't come down here and clear them out.
This door's
So-
open doesn't bode well.
Well, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to drag a different version of my mini to the map, one that I can move and go in. Thank you.
Okay, so as you move in, you see from where the crates were open, one of them looks almost like it's eroded or completely just kind of gone.
Are there? Is
The
there any
crates look corroded.
Mm-hmm.
Same
And
type
then-
of crate, metal liner.
wonder what they were
Like metal
storing in.
stone.
It's kind of a stone feeling liner than a metal. It looks like.
Mm.
There any sort of like investigation we can do to try to figure out what was in
Yeah,
there?
you can do an investigation.
I will. I won't do it well, but I'll do it.
No,
While
you're good.
they're inside, I'm going to step back outside and just kind of keep an ear out for anybody approaching.
Okay.
I'm out here as well.
Okay. So, from what you can
Yeah,
tell,
I will look at the crates with him, since they're going to be staying out.
okay. So you would be able to tell that it looks like some kind of booze or substance was in these boxes, but it is no longer in the boxes and has been either let loose or poured into that pipe that seems to go back toward the prison.
Well, that is rather odd. what ooze would they send to the, or liquid substance would they send to the prison? And is the prison up or downhill?
It would be downhill.
Maybe it's just something to clean out the pipes.
You would notice.
Like
that the little trough or pipe that goes down and out of the shack is very clean.
Yeah.
So you're trying to say that the pipes are clean?
The pipes are.
It's only 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
I
but the
have
pipes
no
are
idea
clean,
what you're
plain
talking
and
about.
simple.
Pipes are clean. I mean,
Yeah.
So someone had a date. Okay.
Is there any sign of the guards that's supposed to be in there?
So you do not see anything on the first floor. You do notice in the corner there is a ladder that goes up, and it does appear to have some kind of damage or erosion to the side of it.
Dan, did we lose you or just your camera?
Just my camera.
Okay.
For some reason, periodically, the USB shuts down and cuts off my camera and my mic, my keyboard just for a split second, which screws the camera completely up.
Yeah.
All good.
Do you care to check, or would it be best if we just left? Of course.
No, you're in the
That's what
box.
he's saying.
Shh. No, I'm joking. I don't say that.
You're in the box. There is a fire over here. We could set him over.
No,
What?
no, no.
Have you ever had cooked grung?
I've had
No.
cooked frog. The problem is, that soup would be toxic. Think about it. Just think about it. Right, exactly. He does not want to get us all sick from us eating him.
He is one
Right.
very toxic individual, it would appear. I do not find his personality attractive at all.
I see what you did there.
Mm.
All right, for the ones that are outside looking, give me a perception check.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I am
I
real
can-
perceptive.
I can't see anything ever.
Are,
'Cause I haven't
are we all
looked at
rolling
one.
perception?
Just the
two
ones outside.
Outside.
Oh, awesome.
No, outside.
Both of them were threes. I rolled a
Nice.
natural one twice.
How do I have a -1 modifier and I did better?
Hold on.
Nice.
Hold on.
I
None of you rolled a 1, right?
I
Just
did.
Remember, you did?
Yeah,
Yes.
two natural ones.
But
Why'd
you're
you
not
roll two?
by him. He's outside.
Well, I mean, it's bountiful luck. It depends. Is it a 30-foot radius, or do you have to see it?
I have to both.
You can
Okay.
see. Yeah, you're.
But
You're-
you said that door was open.
It is. That's
Nobody
fine.
ever
I'll
closed
allow
it.
that. I'll allow that.
I told you I was lucky.
You are the good luck charm of the group.
I am.
All right.
I mean, now you can't use it again for another 6 seconds.
So congratulations. My first roll with the new rolls is a 2.
Well, it's
So-
not my fault you suck.
So that'd be
Now,
a,
look, I can only take you so far. You got to get past the finish line yourself.
The storm seems to be letting up some. You hear some rustling coming from the south, but you can't really make out if it's wind or what it is.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna shout into the cabin. Or the guardhouse. We really should be moving if this boat leaves without us on it. I don't know how else we're going to get off of this island.
I don't think swimming is an option.
Well, it is for at least 2 of us. Yeah,
Shall
would
we
be
go
fine.
then?
I would hate to have to summon dolphins for us to ride on.
You can do that?
I can do that.
Impressive.
That's pretty cool.
Sounds like some other long-haired guy I used to know.
Oh my god.
My cousin has nothing on me.
Well, he is only a half-breed.
He's tall though.
So, what are we doing?
Well,
I'm waiting for them to come out of the cabin.
Oh,
Shall
are
we
we coming
go,
out?
Theo? Or do you want to go upstairs?
Is there an upstairs?
There's a
there's
ladder up here in the corner.
But the
No,
ladder.
I'll
all
let you
corroded
go
and
up.
nasty.
Ladders are. No, thank you. The ladders
I
are
mean-
yours.
Did you
I'm
take time to
ready.
search anything in there? Are we good?
I mean, it looks clear.
Good.
Yeah, I'll just come out if we're not gonna bother going up. That's fine with me.
Okay. So as you, is Theo walking out as well?
She's outside, wasn't she?
Theo stepped
is
out.
outside.
I walked out.
Okay. So as you're walking out, you do hear behind you a small, like it sounds like. And if you as you look back in the corner, you see something dripping down the ladder.
Dripping?
Well, I think it's best if we leave that alone.
No. The roof is leaking.
This is not our problem to fix.
Close the
I
door.
may.
Okay.
What is the problem?
The roof is
Something is
leaking.
dripping from the ceiling. It could be the roof, yes.
What does it matter to us?
I have no idea.
The
But
roof.
in case somebody was stabbed up there and the roof is not leaking,
Well, what color
that
is the liquid
blood.
that's dripping?
I prefer not. It just started.
Why do you think someone was stabbed up there?
Okay, what color is the drip?
Well, I mean, we just walked out of a place.
Well, we weren't here, so then who would have done it?
The drip would be black.
Have
in
you
color.
seen the centaur?
Think
Oh.
the centaur. You think the centaur climbed the stairs?
Well, she uses a
stabbed
bow, does she
someone?
not? She could have shot them from outside.
She's a murderer.
Okay, I'm gonna walk
Why was
in
she
the
in
door,
there then?
and I'm going
How
to
do you know
yell.
she was in there?
Anybody in
I was
here?
not saying she was.
What are you talking about?
Yes.
That looks
It starts.
weird. and We're
It
not
starts
here.
dripping. It starts dripping a little bit faster.
Did you say what color
And
that
kind of
was?
huddling up and kind of like becoming a solid form.
Yeah, I walked
Is
back
it
outside
like
and closed the door.
oozing its way over towards us?
It's still oozing its way down the ladder.
I don't think
I take a step
this
back.
is something that we should mess with.
What is the problem?
It seems to be a sentient liquid. It's
That's-
moving on its own in ways that seem unnatural to water.
It is strange sounding.
Wacky, wavy, inflatable arm guy? What are you doing?
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man, you say?
What?
I just.
It is a very slow moving process, but it does seem to be coming down the ladder from the top.
Yeah, I walked back outside. And closed
And
the
as you can, as it's coming down the ladder, the side of the ladder is just starting to dissolve away.
Hey guys,
Yes.
I think this thing is gonna hurt us.
I think it'll be fine if we just leave it alone and close the door and walk down towards the top.
No, it's dissolving the stairs. It'll dissolve the door.
It'll
Worst
take some
case
time.
scenario, it gets rid of this
Let's
awful
just-
prison where they mistreat people.
Let's see if shooting the liquid does anything to it.
Pew. Shh.
So
Shots
you went
fired.
back in because I came out and closed the door.
Oh, you closed the door?
Yeah.
I'm not going back in.
So you Eldritch Blast the door. Okay,
No,
great.
no. Instead, I will boop and put some guidance on myself.
Okay.
This to me is the somatic component for guidance. I just go boop.
Okay.
This way I don't always have to tell you I cast guidance.
Yeah, you're good.
Is
I
that
got you.
the verbal component for it too? Boop.
Does guidance have verbal?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so boop.
That's adorable.
Honestly, it's just a real easy. I've been doing this forever because it's a real easy way that I don't have to interrupt and be like, guide that this is guidance.
I got you.
Someone else, you walk up and you just poke them on the leg. Boop. There you go.
The hell you doing?
It's so cute.
So you are outside. The storm, like I said, seems to be letting up. You do hear some rustling to the south, and that seems to be the only way you have to go is south.
Then I guess.
And we go south towards the people stealing our cattle.
Yeah, what?
You said rustling.
Oh, that would imply that we had cattle,
Well, salt pork came from somewhere.
not
Oh,
cattle.
that's pork.
Yeah, I was
not
waiting if you'd pick up on
So
that.
as you make your way,
salted pork.
you make
I
your
may
way
have
south.
stretched that one a little too much.
Best chef ever.
Give me Give
Hey,
me one
beef
more
and pork
perception
mixed
check from
together
each of
very,
you.
very well.
All right.
This is bacon. Oh, so pork or beef. That's
Woo!
canon.
No.
I rolled a natural 20, but I mean, it's a -1, so it's 19.
You want us all to roll perception?
Yeah, that's fine.
I got a 13.
Let's roll it with same.
It was the only natural 20 of the night.
Da, da.
Okay. So as you make your way out of the shack, the guardhouse, you start making your way down south and toward the east. And as you start to get to the edge of the clearing here, it appears to be some wolves, looks like creatures coming out of the edge of the woods. You do see the one that's in the front is missing like the half of its face, like it's been eroded off.
Well, that's disturbing. Poor thing's in pain.
Is it a wolf-like creature, or is it a wolf with its face?
It's
eroded?
a wolf with its face eroded.
Okay. If it notices us, I will attempt to do. Where the hell is that? Only if it notices us.
Rod.
Thank you.
Good.
So yeah.
Why is this? Alright, token. Come on.
So
Sorry, I don't know why it's not.
What's up?
I'm trying to drag the token out. There. There we go. So there are 4 of them.
Oh, hi.
I will
Hi.
cast Speak with Animals
Okay.
as a. It does not take a spell slot, I do not believe, but it's a once per long rest thing.
Okay. Go
So
for it.
I cast Speak with Animals,
Okay.
and I will ask them, "What are you doing so close to the city?"
These are our woods. We're hungry. There was something. We were hungry, but it was not natural. Even the guards couldn't face it. We just want to eat.
Oh, by all means, we have soup in here. Tell them about the soup.
So you have
Well-
any more of that salted pork there?
I can create
What?
something that can feed you for the entire day if you wish.
What is he doing?
We don't
He's
want
talking with the
any
animals.
trouble. We just want to eat and be on our way.
So I will
So
then.
can you help my friend? That
Yes.
beast.
These will also heal to a degree.
Okay.
So I will cast Goodberry.
Okay.
I will offer the 3 that looked more unharmed 1,
Okay.
and I will offer up the rest to the one that is most harmed.
Okay.
So I cast Goodberry, I create 10 berries, I give 7 to the one that is most harmed, which
Okay.
is 7 points of healing, but that takes 7 actions to eat.
Right. So they would start to gather around the berries and kind of leave you alone and allow you to pass if you wish.
We are clear to go.
Yeah,
They
that
are
was a
just
useful spell.
they're just hungry animals. No, that makes no sense. How is it such a?
All right. Shall
But
we
yes,
continue
the-
on? Are you done talking with your pets?
these are their
Hey,
woods.
can they
and they're
tell
just
us
very
what were in
hungry.
the boxes?
Well, they saw something that one with the face that's all gnarled up. They tried to eat it, and it did that to them. Apparently, it is the same creature that killed the guards. So maybe that thing that was coming down the ladder could have been it.
Ronnie, being that my character is one that sets out to protect against unnatural things, would I have any knowledge of what this would be?
Are those unnatural?
Are you talking about what did the damage?
Mm-hmm.
From seeing what it did to the animal, because you stayed outside the entire time, right? Or you did go inside? So you
I
would
went
have
inside to look, and
She
then I
saw
came
the
back
drips.
out.
you saw the erosion. Yeah, so you would know that it was a black pudding.
This is
Pudding.
affectionately called black pudding.
I thought
Chef
pudding
would
was
know
supposed to
all
be
about it.
something. Yes.
I would not eat this. If you saw what that wolf's face looks like, it could do much worse to a whole person quickly.
That is what happened to it. They must have fought one of those, and the other one, it could have been the dripping then in the guardhouse over there.
Yes.
So I will.
It's also the wrong kind of pudding for all those vegetables we had. We'd be much better off with like spotted dick or something.
Tapioca is delicious. I will relay to the wolves that there may be another in that
Yeah.
building behind us, and it'd be best for them to avoid it so they did not get harmed by it again.
There were two. The other is that way, and they point back toward the port.
Excellent.
Oh,
It would appear that there may be another towards the port, unfortunately.
then we need to get to that boat fast and try and salvage what we can from it. See if
Hopefully
we
they
can.
have a crew that can handle it.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, if it was.
What was that?
Yes, it's a boat. We know you want to go on the boat.
He says if it was my ship, it ought to be gone.
Well, if the ship that's dealing with one of these black puddings, then perhaps us assisting them would garner us passage on the boat.
Hopefully it is only one, and hopefully we can handle it.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, we just stand far away from it and shoot it till it's dead. It's really easy.
Look at my hammer. Look at my
Almost
shield.
as if rangers would be used to that type of thing.
Look at my hammer again. Yeah, range. That works.
I swing my rapier and yes.
I
Does
can
anyone have
shoot
a
it, just
spare
keep
bow?
it away from me.
A spare
So-
bow and some arrows.
So you make your way down the path further, and like I said, it's very uneventful through the woods. It's just a bunch of trees. You don't really see anything. You don't really encounter anything else, and you make your way into a small port town. A couple of buildings. You do see in the distance there is one boat that is still docked at the building, or at the docks.
Do we notice anything happening? Like,
You don't hear any commotion. You do see a couple of people moving around, but you do not see or hear anything unusual as you make your way in. You would come in through here over here. I'm sorry.
alright.
Okay.
Over on
Left
the
side.
Left side. Okay, I
Yes.
put myself kind of middle just to set
There you
myself
go.
out there.
Alright.
Hopefully those wolves will be okay.
The
But it
boat's down
seems
that
that
way.
Rod is gone.
We should
Oh,
head there
okay.
quickly.
Yep.
I'm sure they're not going to linger here.
So, ladies and gentlemen who
Rod.
are actually watching
Oh,
this
no.
right now, camera's a little messed up because Rod got disconnected. As soon as he pops back in, the cameras should be fixing themselves. So we will try to see what we can continue doing until he returns. So just bear with us.
Don't know if you've seen it, Ronnie, but disadvantage to you.
Oh, that's fine.
You can thank a player that is not here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's all, don't kill me.
Oh, but you give disadvantage. That's fine.
Yeah, it's because I stuffed him in a box.
Then he should have given you the disadvantage.
That's
I
fine.
mean, he'll be in water for the 1 hour he needs.
That's
He'll
right.
be fine.
He's
All right,
actually,
Rod.
I don't think he's actually here either. So
Yeah.
I need to check to make sure that I'm not having to let it. Yep, I am. There we go.
Yeah, he just popped back in the game. So.
Such a useless spell, though, you know.
Yeah.
Stop it.
What?
Be nice.
I said what I said.
Welcome
Hey,
back.
welcome back. You're dead.
Yep. Yeah.
My internet's been poor lately, so I was just yelling at the kids. I'm like, I don't know what you're doing, but stop. It's probably-
I told my son, I'm like, look, mommy needs the broadband. Get off.
Yeah, I mean, it's so bad. It's like I may as well have, it's back in the days of. Got mail.
Hang up the phone.
Oh, hey, yeah, I got a phone call coming in.
I was like, we were supposed to call me if you're always on the internet, Mom.
That was the worst part. You just get into something and all of a sudden somebody picks the phone up and starts dialing.
Right.
What?
No.
Oh, we're on a
Right.
different map.
Yes.
So you are
Yes.
now
Top
you're
left.
up here.
Top left side.
So you've made your
Okay.
way into the small little port town of Port Worst. Couple of buildings.
Did you say? Did you say
There's
Port Worst?
Oh, I do
Where-
have a
where's-
longbow actually.
Worst.
It's not brought.
Not rot.
Okay. Not brought. Just port.
I missed
Uh,
everything that just happened because my teenager and his girlfriend tromped through here. I'm sorry.
Trump.
Dude,
Trump,
they're
Trump,
so
Trump.
loud.
And apparently not.
I
taking
didn't hear
attention.
them. I mean,
Oh, she muted the mic to bust at him. Ooh. Get him, Tara. Light him up.
Are your speaker?
No,
are
he
your
was just
speakers on,
something-
Tara?
Yeah.
Hmm?
yeah.
I said, are your speakers on?
Yes.
We're
Go back to your roller
live.
derby days.
Oh, they know. He's like, oh, I guess we could wait, Mom. They're doing it. Hold on.
They're doing it. Wait a minute.
front
What?
of you? That's not cool.
Whoa! Before 9 o'clock!
So since we have a second before she gets back,
And since they can hear us, I'm sure.
yeah, if you don't mind, at some point, could you set it where we can import characters? I put some macros and stuff in the thing, and I had to attach the character a specific way to make them work.
Oh, you're fine. Where do I do so?
It's when we're not actually in. You'd have to exit the roll of 20.
That's fine. I can do that while we're waiting. All right, so
That's why I was like, it can wait. So I imported out into my Curse of Strahd game for Monday. All the changes export, and then it says GM has not enabled import. And I'm like, oh,
Oh, okay.
because I'm weird. I've gotten used to not opening up a character sheet to roll initiative or perception.
right, and I
And I'm
love
just
those buttons.
lazy, and I don't want to do it. So I built myself the macros so I don't have to. But you have to attach characters and tokens.
Oh yeah.
Did we make things
Allow-
awkward for you?
Allow.
Did I make things awkward?
Oh,
Hey,
no, they were outside. Here's
Oh,
the thing.
okay.
So we have a fire pit in our backyard, and he and his girlfriend decided they want to make a fire tonight. But it's like one of those movable ones. And last
Right,
night
now,
they
Rob.
made one, but they moved it
Thank you.
closer to the tree, like idiots. And so I'm telling them tonight to move it like back to where it was, and they were going to move it all the way to the other part. I'm like, don't kill another part of the grass. Put it where it was the night before. It's fine. I don't understand. They say moms don't drink enough fruits or vegetables, and
And then you should see it all the way down at the bottom of your whatchamacallit.
My player, the character.
So what you
list.
do
Yeah,
there
if you give me control and show it.
is you pour all that in, and then you just set the glass to the side and hold the bottle.
what are we doing? I'm sorry.
Oh, give me just a second. I'll give them.
Parenthood's great.
Jesus Christ!
Parenthood's great.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
I use a pint glass for my wine. I don't know what that says about my life.
I had some Irish coffee. Did
So,
you see me having the Irish coffee? I decided what makes it Irish is putting green creme de menthe on top.
We actually had a
We
conversation.
only saw the
smells.
white. Yeah.
We actually had a conversation today about the last episode, or last time I drank alcohol.
We were talking about that the other day.
At work, we
you
were
know what?
Way to
talking.
go, Tara.
At work, we were talking about it today.
Oh, we were talking about it last night too.
I went.
Oh no.
I went to bring it up to show the video and
You did
realized
bring it up.
I realized I did not transfer the video from Twitch over to YouTube, so it's in the ether somewhere. And
yeah.
so we're at the port, and you
So
say there are.
You've made it into the small port town of Worst. Again, you don't hear any commotion. You do see a couple people walking around. You do see what appears to be a boat or a galleon ported to the south.
Right.
Just
I'm
go
gonna
that way.
just start walking with purpose.
I mean, that's the best way to get to places is to walk and act like you belong.
I do belong on a boat.
So as you make your way down, you see where?
I don't know.
Right there? Here?
So I had all of my tokens set out, and stuff keeps. You'll keep going south just a little bit. You'll be you'll
Keep going south. Okay.
yeah.
I didn't want to get ahead of myself.
Why is McGurgle way down here? Oh, because we have him.
There's two of them.
That's where he was put. Oh.
Yeah, no, he was tossed up there.
What's that?
What is that?
Oh no! It's a
Okay.
person with a stick.
There. Okay.
It's a boomerang that doesn't return.
You see two
Yeah,
guards.
basically.
Two guards. They're kind of just decked out in just like leather armor. They don't look very dangerous, but they kind of step out of this small building here to your, I guess, right on the left of the page. And what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
We're gonna hop on that ship right there and go places. What does it matter to you?
We have not talked to the warden about you leaving.
I don't think we asked. And how are you gonna talk to the warden? Do you have a sending stone?
No, but she normally sends all approved
Have
travel.
you seen the weather?
Is that your ship?
No, it's not.
And there was a
Then
pack of
why do we
wolves
need
by
to
the
go through
guard
you?
station that had dead guards.
Do what? I'm sorry, Chris.
I was saying how there was a pack of wolves next to the guard station, where the guards were missing.
But those belong to the prison. We just guard the fort.
No, he's
well-
trying to tell you that your guards from the guard shack seem to be missing, and there's some sort of weird creature in there with them.
Not my problem.
Yeah,
My problem
you're
is-
right. It's not. Your friends are
If
probably
this is
dead, but it's not your problem.
If this is not your ship, then we shouldn't have to go through you to garner passage on it.
Yeah, but you should listen to what we say
Should
because
we?
this is worse. This is not.
Well, you see, that ship right there is not sailed yet, but the ship about us listening to you, that one has.
Oh. What happens?
Uh,
Words have been said, and I'm curious to what the outcome is.
so he reaches to his side and pulls the sword.
I let my hammer slide down my hands a little bit. Are you sure you want to do
Whoa,
this,
whoa,
son?
whoa, whoa, hold on. Everyone, let's just calm down. We can do this calmly. You seem to be worried that the warden may not have given us permission to be here. However, we do have permission to leave. We were only told that we're only allowed to go if the captain's willing to give us passage. We are expected to pay for our own passage. The warden wouldn't pay for it for us. And of course, you know, we were told that we are supposed to give you the vouchers so that you can get paid for doing your duty, and the warden will take care of you later.
Give me a persuasion.
Oh, I forgot. I'm playing a different character. No. I'm actually good at this because I am a charisma character.
What was that again?
I'm playing a charisma character.
You are
Hey, I'm not playing one who has advantage every time I lie,
well.
which technically,
So the good thing is.
so that might be 2 points lower
no,
if it's deception.
that's persuasion. That's fine. So vouchers. We've never gotten paid by the warden.
So then why do you still work here if you've not got
Oh
paid?
yeah. It was supposed to be like a bonus or something. I think they said
A bonus.
that's what it was. It was a bonus.
So the one who draws the sword kind of looks over at his buddy. And he's like, "It's going to be their funeral if they meet the warden anyway. So go. The captain should be at the dock if he's still there."
Yes, sir.
I nod and just stride past.
Do we have any gold on us?
Nope.
Maybe.
I don't.
We do, but I was going to split it up when we were in private.
Bear has a decent sack
Okay.
of.
Gonna finish that sentence?
No,
Nope.
that's good.
I was going to say toss them a couple gold.
I just keep walking through the room.
Okay, so as you make your way down, the
Hi there, kids!
What up,
Congratulations, you are now live.
cuz? Thanks.
I tell the good news?
Oh, they know.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
I
me
mean,
too.
the world doesn't know, but they know.
All right, me too though.
Yeah, this is my. Yeah, this is Dad.
This is
Ah, congratulations.
Dan,
Grandma.
that could go two ways with the noise thing, and I don't want to.
Yeah, what happened last
Just
time?
figured I'd help him out and show him that what kind of noise he's going to have to deal with at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Okay,
3
say
o'clock,
goodbye.
doing everything.
Stop walking through the room.
We're in this war zone, but
I mean, get out.
love you.
I
Bye,
love
bye.
you. Goodbye.
Get your shit done and get the fuck out.
Oh, yeah. Good interruptions. All right, so as you make your way past, you'll notice that there's like it appears to be just like a little room and board building here. Appears to be occupied. And then you'll notice that there doesn't seem to be any activity on the ship. From where you're standing, you don't see any hustle bustle. Again, it's the middle of the night. Storm seems to still be passing through, but it's nowhere near as strong as it was.
It's the dead middle of the night, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what if we just kind of hunker down here until how far out is sunrise?
4 or 5 hours.
Can't hear you, Rod.
I said that's fine. We can get some sleep.
I mean,
Didn't we just
we're
have a long
outside.
rest?
We just took a long rest.
Yeah.
Oh, we did?
just rested.
I didn't get everything back.
But yet you can have
Hit long
everything. back.
rest.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently I did get everything back.
Because we got the long rest before they knocked on the
I
door.
didn't get back the things that I prepared for the next level that I added before I shouldn't have, and have currently marked them all as 0. I didn't get
Gotcha.
those things back.
Mm-hmm. If your brother's going out with you, he should go out soon because it's 8:30.
8:30. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, it's his birthday almost. He can do what he wants.
No.
So yeah. So what would you like to do?
If we go next to the small boardroom, the boarding house area,
Mhm.
we don't hear anything, right? It just sounds like they're probably asleep at this point.
Huh?
Okay.
Well, we
Seems
can
weak.
probably check the ship and see if there's anybody on watch.
Probably be a good idea to try and get passage.
So, where am I? There I am. I suppose I'll make my way down towards the ship, and McGurgle will slap one of these guards on the butt.
Yeah, he did. It's nice. Do I, Rod?
You're muted.
I don't know what the hell how that. Hey, how's it going? Well,
Hey,
it's too late.
welcome.
I'll have to. That smart ass comment's gonna have to wait for another time.
Oh man,
Oh
Man.
man. It looked pretty witty. I'm just saying.
wasted opportunity.
So
Oh,
as you,
no.
so you make your way toward the dock. You see what appears to be a male figure, kind of like walking around on the deck.
Greetings.
The hell are you doing out in the storm?
Getting a little wet. What about you?
Checking my ship.
It's a fine-looking ship you have there. I was wondering if me and my compatriots can maybe book passage.
Passage to where?
Well, where are
Off
you
the
going?
island.
Anywhere but
Where?
here. The mead is and the women are not all that good here. I want to find another port to go to.
We would be going back to Port Elysium to pick up more shipments for the warden.
Oh, that's fine. It's fine. The mead and the women are there are nice.
We will probably leave first thing in the morning if the storm passes.
So what can we hire on, or shall we pay for passage?
As it happens, I am in need of more crew.
Oh.
We ran into some unfortunate events, And I had some rather unsavory passengers on my last trip, so
Really, you must do tell. What kind of unsavory passengers did you have?
You should tell him that we're savory. I'm an excellent cook.
there was
That
this
is true, we
crazy
do
old
have a-
little woman, and this very flamboyant.
Excuse me. Why did you grab your crotch when you said old woman?
I'd rather not talk about that.
Wait, what did I just? How did I miss that? Where did that happen?
Yeah, so he grabs
Shocking
it.
grasp.
Yeah, she shockingly grasped the captain's.
Oh, that.
Well-
Right.
Well,
Was
the new
was
captain.
The quartermaster, now captain.
Oh, so wait a second. In other words, the people that were unsavory were the guys who played on November 7th.
It
To
was
be
a
fair, we
culture
also put him in
fucking
his
wonderful.
captainhood, so I think his
Light bulb.
description of us is awful.
Yeah, they were.
You'll remember it was my anniversary that day,
Yes.
so I wasn't
Yes.
doing anything gaming related. So-
that's
So, well, first of all, do you have a good cook on board?
we do not have
You
a
do
cook.
now. I'm an amazing cook, sir.
Oh, yeah.
I will take you up on that.
This is one of my compatriots, and he does have a fine hand when it comes to making dishes.
Theodobert Hillgallow. You may have heard of my family. You know, the Hillgallow Adventurers.
I have, and
You have.
if my memory serves me right, your sisters traveled on my boat before.
And it's still sailing? They didn't like sink it? Because there are
Oh.
stories about them blowing things up. I've heard stories.
Now they've blown plenty of things up.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes, I've
not
heard
my
this.
ship.
Not your. Well, that's good because then otherwise there wouldn't be a berth for me. Yes, I am an excellent chef, and I am happy to be here.
Right, well, we will set sail in the morning, and I will take you up on that offer.
Yes.
But just
well,
know
you're
that the passage between here and Alyssum is very monotonous, sometimes dangerous. The
I
pay is
don't
not
think
great.
those words mean quite what you think they mean.
Monotonous, dangerous.
Monotonous. Yes, I know it. Shut up.
It's late. He's late. It's a, you
They're
know.
boring.
middle of
It's
the
the
night.
middle of the week for me. It's not the end of the week where I'm like, oh, I can chill the hell out now. I'm like, oh, I have to get up in the morning.
No,
Um,
we just used you up last night.
Hey, listen, I'm having a great time. So as
Yes, Ron does.
Whoa.
hopefully for not the last time, but so the captain just he warns you that the journey is not easy. He's not wanting he's just giving you forewarning. If you're going to try and work for him, you're
Yes.
going to have to work.
Well, yes.
Yes, we don't expect anything for free.
No.
We have some other compatriots, some more water types. They're not here. Apparently, they're flirting with the guards we just passed.
We had one of those as well on my last trip, so that's not.
I was just role playing and not moving my token. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You look kind of familiar,
Who?
all of you. Like are you guards or?
Oh, you were just telling me about my sisters.
Yes,
That's why I
yes.
look familiar.
Yes.
We have a strong family resemblance.
You may have
I
seen
don't
you may have
see-
seen us when you came into port last time, or a
I'm
time
often
before.
at
We've, like I
port
said,
when
we've
I'm
been
in.
here for a while, and the ale and the women are not all that good.
As long as the pay, as long as you can handle the funds of paying me to allow you to work for me,
Yeah, absolutely.
you will get paid. But I don't know you.
Hey, how do you feel about magic? No place on a ship.
Magic is fine in this world.
Oh, so if someone
He gives you kind of he gives you an evil smirk.
So if one of us could magically clean, that would be okay.
That would be fine.
Excellent. We'll
The
see.
last group, their magics were kind of shit.
Yeah, well, mine aren't.
How many
I
of them
suspect
had
I'm better
magic?
than they were. That's why.
Oh no,
Excuse
there was
One, two had magic, I think.
There was-
Paladin and a
there
sort
was-
of.
there was a rather obnoxious man who had a button-down shirt. I think he's asleep in the building over
Oh,
there.
God, that's right.
Some
Yeah.
of them left already. I don't know how they left. I think the old woman and the unsavory man with the shirt. And, God, what was that guy's name? He kept referring to himself in third person. Francisco.
You know,
Eduardo. No. Maybe Fernando. Yes.
Oh man, how hard was it for you not to say it right then, there, Curtis? I saw
Love
your
it.
face.
I was like, come on, come on.
They are actually, I think they're bunked down at the building there, so they can kind of tell you about the trip if you want.
doesn't sound like we want to discuss anything with these people. They sound like
They were-
riffraff.
They were some unsavory.
Well, then we shall see you in the morning. Bright and
Okay.
early as the sun rises.
As the sun rises.
Is
Yes.
there anywhere to bunk here?
I'm sure we can go stay at the inn we was at last time, before.
That's fine. Get rest. I'll see you in the morning. If the storm passes, we
place?
should
Okay.
sail off. You would have noticed as you were walking through that it was more bright. Appeared to be like a tavern.
I turned to Forlorn's like, we just said we've been here for a little while. And then we go, hey, is there a
if they're
tavern
leaving
nearby?
at first- if they're leaving at first morning, it would be better for him to have us on hand, is all I was thinking.
Okay, I misunderstood. Sounded like you were asking where there was an inn at. And I was like,
No, I meant on ship to bunk.
Oh, wow. I don't think he's going to let us on ship until the morning anyway.
Probably not.
Worth asking?
Yeah.
You go bunk. Preparations are still being made. I still have a lot of cleaning up to do from the mess that was made at the.
Well, we could always go ahead and hop on and help you clean the mess up tonight.
No,
Give a little
I'd
kickstarter towards
I'd
our...
rather you not.
Yeah, I kind of would like a night off as well if we're going to start some, fairly hard work in the morning. Just a night off would be nice.
All right.
Let's just say the events left some.
Why do you keep
unsavory
grabbing
things.
at yourself when you say that?
Let's just say, I'll be frank with you. She shocked my balls.
Oh. Well, I'm sure that left a good tingle.
With like salt or chlorine or something? Like,
No,
was there like
She,
plankton growing on it?
she.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's plankton
Oh.
growing on it.
Oh.
Have you thought about
Well,
seeing a
that's what you do.
cleric?
Like, if you have a fountain, you need to throw some chlorine in it to keep it clean. It's called shocking it. See, you learn this when you run a little hostel or hotel or
Are
anything
you
like
saying he had dirty balls?
that. I don't know. I wasn't there, but he's human, so probably. No offense.
Is he? He is. Appears to be human.
I said no offense.
So,
Makes it fine then.
Right.
so he. I mean, you would know from being here before
Yes.
that there is a
Yes.
small tavern on the other side of the docks, back to the north,
As
if
we're
you wish.
walking,
But he is very adamant about not letting you on the ship tonight.
That's
Okay.
fine. We don't need to be on the ship.
So we'll
tonight.
make our way over to this tavern, and I suppose
Well, does
well,
anyone have any
the
money?
halfling is already yawning, so I'm certain he's tired again. I know it was a long trek down
Hey,
here
I
from
had
the
to do
prison.
twice as many steps as you did.
there. If we could find an alleyway to duck into for just a moment.
Okay.
So
you would,
sure.
I guess if you were going back, you would go back down this way.
I'd say like in between
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
Do we notice anybody around that? I'm trying to find a secluded spot to talk to them for just a moment.
No, you don't. You don't see. Like I said, you maybe see one or two people across the dock back where those guards were, and you hear some people inside the tavern with like a little bit of commotion, but nothing.
So
That seems to catch
what
you.
is the
So-
issue?
I wanted to take a moment and I'm going to take out that bag and I'm going to take the probably 10 minutes it's going to take and count out because there's 5 of us and the bag that I kind of switched out has 1,000 gold. So I'm going to give everybody 200 gold.
No. Just give us like 4 or 5 for the tavern, and we do the rest of it later. This way, we don't all look like we're made of money. And then you don't pay for anything. We do. This way, they don't know you have the big bag of money.
Very well. If that's what you're comfortable with, I'll give everybody 5 gold.
I mean, not forever. It's just
Nope,
for
nope,
now.
it's fine.
That's not what I meant, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that anyway. Don't worry. A very
Just
deadpan
have-
facing, talking to you like, yes, I would never consider stealing money from you.
Well, no, I didn't think you would. Otherwise, you wouldn't have given us the money just now.
Okay.
So from where you're standing, though, you do,
Yodabert's pretty trustworthy of people, pretty trusty of people he likes. He might be too trusting, in fact.
Yeah, probably. I'm going to
And
take
I'm
20
adding
gold
that to
out.
the character sheet now as a personality trait.
you do
Too
hear.
trusting.
You do hear on the other side of the wall of this building to the south of you. You do hear. Fernando. Fernando.
Will you shut up? I'm trying to sleep over here.
All right, so let's go into this inn then.
So yeah.
All right.
So as you approach the front of it, you see on the top of it, like I guess like a nameplate, says the Cosmo Candle.
Is this the front or are we at the front now?
You're at the front now.
Okay.
So it's well built for it being a small little port town inn and tavern. Very sturdy. It's a wooden shutters with a couple windows. You do have a wonderful aroma of some big sweets maybe coming from the interior.
That's good. We
And
like that.
you do hear some voices, maybe 2 or 3 people inside. With it being late, you don't hear much of.
I'll make my way up to the bar and try to get attention of the tavern keep.
So as you walk in, you see a red-headed human female, probably about 5'6", standing behind the bar doing a little bit of cleanup. Looks like she is wearing an apron, maybe covered in some flour and some other things as if she's been baking through the night.
Pardon me, my lady.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I was trying to see if you had any rooms available.
We have one room left.
One room. How much would that one room cost?
15 gold.
15
half a night.
for one room.
Well, I mean it's bed and breakfast, so
So the meals are included in the cost.
yes.
Does that include dinner?
Yeah. I still have some stuff left from dinner if you need it.
Hmm.
There must be something strange going on in the corner of the room at the moment.
Alright. I'm so confused.
I'm referring to the one that's staring off into space.
Oh, I was like, they're doing it in the corner again. Damn it.
So 15 gold. That's a bit how big are your rooms anyway?
I've got 2. The one I've got left has 2 beds. I mean, how many of there are you?
Well, I mean, there's only 5 of us currently. I guess we could share the one room.
I may let me go upstairs and look and see if the other rooms. So she would she would hustle up, and you would see a male figure walk from the kitchen, which is this one here.
Mm-hmm.
Also redheaded male, spiky hair.
As she walks well, I'll turn back to the group. This is a very high-dollared place. It's 15 gold for a night, but it includes dinner and breakfast.
That seems a little overpriced.
And it does to me as well, but
I
there's
think
only
it's supply
two.
and demand, the only place on this damned island.
It's my
Right.
family used to run an inn. That's not a little overpriced. That's very overpriced.
Really?
On the other hand, there's
I
not
don't
much we
know.
can do about it. So we're just
Just-
So the male walks out of the kitchen and he hears your discussion. It's like, you've never heard of the Cosmo Candle.
no.
Our food is top notch. Like,
Is it better than what's that family of
The Hill Gallows.
Yes. Is it comparable to the Hill Gallows food?
and he spits on the floor. The Hill Gallows, they are shit compared to.
Well, not staying here. Okay.
No. We will.
This is not out of my part of this. I'm not
No, we
saying
will.
it.
So the lass said that it was. What was it? Was it 10 gold for the night?
It's normally 15.
15.
Oh, but we were getting the discount for coming in so late, since the room hadn't been sold already, right?
And it's also, part of the night's already over with.
How many can sleep in this room?
It's only got
beds.
2 beds, is what the lass said.
So she comes bustling down the steps. Real quick. I have one more room,
Ah, good.
but it's rather cramped. You could maybe sleep 2.
Well, we'll take the one you originally offered that has 2 beds in it.
I will. And she looks to her husband. I will give you both rooms for the 15. And feed you for the night if you need meal now. Where did you come from so late?
We are pretty tired. We should take the rooms and eat. Would you mind getting us some food? We'll get the cash ready. I'm trying to dodge.
Rather odd group.
Yes, we are.
We
but
are,
it's
yes.
been a long
Where-
day. And
Where 15 gold is 15 gold. And she.
yes,
her
I used to
husband-
know a guy that said $20 is $20 too, till his wife fell out of a flying ship.
You're
so.
not helping.
So I'll turn and collect some of the money and get 15 gold up from everybody, except for.
No, I would.
I don't want you opening up your pouch.
Yeah.
No,
You
I would
already
have
gave
some
us 5,
sectioned
so-
off. I wouldn't just have a.
Well, in that
I'd
case,
have
it'll
some
be
money in a pocket.
it'll be 3 gold per person, of course.
Yeah.
So, you, I guess, have a seat at the table?
Yes. Well, I'm going to seat. I'm going to sit over here in this corner.
Seat. You seat there.
Okay. Mm, Is this a door or a window here?
It's a window.
Okay, then that's fine.
So you don't notice anyone else in the dining area. Again, the rest of the visitors are sleeping.
Hello, my darling. Hello, my.
Dancing all over the table.
So you think the frog should have played a bard?
Hey, that is the video he showed us when he first said he's picking a grung.
So they come back out carrying 2 platters of what appears to be some cooked meats, some roasted vegetables, and one of the platters seems to be just enormous, like honey buns and cinnamon rolls, which is what you were smelling when you came in, and they appear to be very fresh, as if they
I
just
perk up a little bit.
and they lay them down. Just enjoy the Cosmo Candle delights. You will have never tried better food.
And we give them the 15 gold at this point too.
Seems unlikely.
What was that, you little No.
What was that, you little shit?
Hey, the hospitality here is a bit of
try
an
it.
issue.
You seem reluctant to try my food.
Oh no, I'm looking forward to trying your food. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Delicious is the word he's looking for.
Well, let me know what you think.
I expect your food will meet all my expectations.
It's food; it'll fill the hole.
Oh, that was good.
Wow, that was. You don't ever say that about a chef's food. That's not okay,
Nope. Good thing food's already on the table.
So nice.
right?
Hmm.
So, what do you do about eating, or?
Just
Yes,
Oh, I eat.
start
I'm
eating.
eating.
All right. So,
I'm a halfling.
what do you partake of first?
Oh, the meat, of course.
Okay.
I'm
Sarah?
gonna try a cinnamon bun.
Okay. As you take a bite of the cinnamon bun, you have this warm feeling come about you, as if something magical has happened to you.
I've seen this movie, the Matrix 2, wasn't it?
No.
Okay.
You seem more hardy and stronger. Gain 5 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
Magic
How
honey
many
buns.
cinnamon buns are on the table?
Cinnamon roll is what I'm gonna go with.
Cinnamon roll. It is called the Cosmo Candle. Is what the cinnamon roll is called.
Okay.
There are 5 of them.
Okay.
I'll just take all 5 because fuck y'all. No.
I already ate one, so
Yeah, I'm taking one.
There's one for you,
Pretty
one
damn
for
good.
me, 2 for you, 2 for me. Oh, they're all gone.
Oh
Yep.
god.
Halfling? You do not like my cinnamon roll?
They are quite good.
They're okay.
His lack of enthusiasm, I actually smile. So
Whatever. I know. I've been at this for a long time. Well, your room is upstairs if you need it. There are some amenities down here.
So Theo, are you going to finish writing that food report that you planned on doing? What do they call those things? Review, right?
Yes.
You
of
plan
course I
on
will.
writing your review and putting it in the paper when we get support?
Review.
Yes, he's a food critic. You didn't know that. That's why he's so picky and with the way he is.
Ah. So, who do you review for?
I can't tell you that.
But you're here. Like
That's
I can-
correct. I am here, but I can't tell you that.
I will prepare whatever you would like to try.
Whatever you have, I'm sure will be fine. We arrived kind of late. We wouldn't want to put too much pressure on your hospitality. It's okay. Whatever you can manage will be fine.
Don't you normally pressure the cooks though to see how they cook under pressure, as a reviewer?
Only if they're using a pressure cooker.
the best reviews would be unfettered by expectation. They just put out what they put out, and you have an honest review of the situation.
I would have preferred not.
Tongue just whack.
You told them that.
What
Neil,
was
and
that?
there's nothing I can do about that. But that's okay.
Well, if they already knew
What?
you were
What
writing
is
a
in the
review,
box?
I thought we left that box outside
We
where it
left-
could, like, soak in the water.
We left the box, but he's
Right.
inside.
Okay, I'm
table.
like, wait a minute.
You're missing a.
It's a guard grung. Don't worry. He's harmless.
It's a
Just don't try to cook
guard
him or eat him or touch his skin.
Oh, those
Mind
are-
the towel,
those are
too.
Frogs.
Yeah, you only think the towel can clean your hands. It can't. Quite the opposite.
Well, just enjoy. If I can get you anything else, let me know.
We will.
And they make their way back to the kitchen. So if you want to eat and begin the end of the night,
Yeah, eat, drink some ale. Not
I'm
too
not going to
much.
drink anything, but I will eat and then head to bed.
Yes. Does sound agreeable.
Okay, so there is one room on the first floor. It has 2 beds in it. Relatively spacey, very nicely made up. Appears to be very clean for just shit port down. So you get the impression that they are very prideful of their little piece of this hell.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you know, that makes sense, but what they said was beyond the pale. It will not be forgotten or forgiven.
I think you should write a real review and post it up around.
I don't know. That this way madness lies. You know, might be a bad idea.
So we'll finish up our food and we'll go to the room.
Okay.
Once we get the door shut, I will prop a chair underneath the handle.
Okay.
I will find a corner without a window nearby, and I will have a seat in the corner and go to sleep.
Yeah, I'll take a pillow.
Well, I won't go to sleep first. I will stay
No,
up.
I'm gonna.
Yes, we are an inn, but I would prefer to take watches.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and snag a pillow and lay directly in front of the door. Like I know he has the chair there, but like right after, so
Okay.
I'll be jostled.
Jocelyn.
Well, that's okay, because has already jumped in one of the beds and is covered up.
Yeah, no one's
Oh
sleeping.
no!
with him.
No! He doesn't come in. He stays in the box in the rain. He doesn't want to be in here where it's dry.
He might
He
actually
only
be
needs
in
an
the den
hour
now.
of submergence a day.
He's in the
Yeah.
he's in the bathtub. He's got a bubble bath going.
Wait, our rooms have a bathroom? Oh,
You're like,
No.
what?
It's just a bowl with water in it, and he's sitting in it.
You know, we're supposed to wash our faces in that in the morning, and now we can't.
No, because his face is not in the water.
It doesn't matter. Any part of him goes in the water, and we can't
He's
use
a
it.
poisonous frog.
Yes, but I was referring to the bubbles.
Look,
Oh.
anytime
Yeah, I saw that part,
Anytime.
but
Wrong
you
bubble
have
bath.
food or drink, you eat last.
No,
No, because you'll poison us.
we could just.
It is your
push him
problem. I
off.
mean, we're making it your problem because you make it our problem. I don't care.
do you even know what he's saying?
Of course I know what he's saying. I have no idea what he's saying. I'm just treating it like Ocean's 11.
There.
That's awesome. So you start to make your rest for the evening. It goes relatively uneventful. The storm seems to pass as the sun starts to come up in the morning. There's still some overcast weather, a couple of sprinkles, but nothing that seems to be that would prohibit you from leaving.
All right.
As you start to wake up, though, you smell even heartier breakfast that has been made than what you smelled last night.
Time for another review, it sounds like.
We should probably divvy up the coin at some point. Although, are you the biggest and the strongest?
I'm not the biggest,
Are you the most?
I'm not the strongest.
but I'm also not the strongest.
Maybe I should. So, who here is least likely to get their pocket picked?
Would you?
I would look at the poison dart frog.
Yeah.
Yes, but you can't hold on to it because every time you hand us a coin, it's going to make us sick.
Oh,
Look,
Again,
I
I understand that you don't care, but we do.
The pet
I
part
would,
is that's exactly what I would have said.
I really need to put down that I understand your language, don't I? So I can just make up the stuff you're saying.
I'm going to take out my portion, and I'm going to put the rest of the bag down on one of the like a side table or something.
I will count it out meticulously.
I will join you in counting it out just to piss you off.
So
That
everybody
doesn't
should
piss me
have 195 gold.
that's correct.
195.
195 or 197, because someone asked for 2 gold from each of us.
Well,
when we were
but
paying
I
the
mean,
bill.
from what was left, I gave you each 5.
Yeah.
So the remaining would be 195 in that in that thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you basically you subtract it from party funds and then
Yeah,
split it
everybody
all up.
had 200, period.
Yes.
And then that was what was left
We
over.
paid 15.
total.
Yeah. So basically, it would have been 3 or minus 2 gold from the 5 of us if we all had 200 to get the
No,
15.
we would all be at
Right.
197.
No, minus 3 from the 5 of us.
Yeah,
so
197.
197.
We're at 197. I just
That's right.
did the math.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
that
what I
would be
thought we were at. And then I said the math out loud, and it was completely wrong.
No, we did
So
the math.
yeah,
It
you
was
can
right.
you can mark the 197 gold on your character sheets.
I did.
Math is bad.
This is heavy. This money weighs almost as much as me.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It would be nice if we could have converted it to platinum, but we'll have to do that when we get mainland.
We didn't find any armor up in the whatchamacallit, did we?
Yeah, we found the
you would have
the-
found you
leather.
would have found starting gear.
You'll
Like
have gear.
leather or studded leather.
hmm
Either of those.
Yeah.
Oh.
Your starting gear that you would have had when you created the character.
I just
Like I said, we'll
You would've
we'll
found that.
discuss that here in a little bit.
just lost my character from D&D Beyond. It just went
Do you
down.
wish to be having scale mail on?
No.
Because I'm not going to use it. Yeah, I have scale mail as a choice.
I am a sorcerer warlock.
I know.
In fact, actually,
If you go
Crap.
Hexblade, you can have it
I'm
because
not.
they get medium.
What kind of warlock am I? I forget. I'm a Fey warlock. I don't need any stinking armor. I need my AC is so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy with my AC.
So as you
21? Or is that? Oh, is that? Yeah. Wow. I have a 13.
16. He's got 18. 1, 9.
19, that's a
The
bullshit.
grung is something, but who's
I
going
have
to
a
want to?
shield, man.
I know.
He's
Yeah,
got,
If I get a shield, I'll be at 18. Currently, I'm at 16.
Captain's got a 15.
I can cast a shield.
And
I
that'll
can
get
also
you
cast
to
the shield on you.
16.
You say you have a shield?
Oh no, you'll
do.
cast shield. That'll give you 5 more. If you have mage
What's
armor,
your-
that'll get you. A
I
bonus
don't have
of-
enough spell slots to have mage armor.
What armor
Yeah,
are you
yeah.
wearing?
A chainmail. Paladin.
No.
Yep. What's
Yep.
your dex?
I've got nothing.
Chain. You'll
My
have
dex?
18 with chainmail, but you
Oh, no,
probably
I
have
do get
something
light
on
armor.
Okay,
got
yeah, chainmail doesn't let you use your dex as well.
Dex at all.
Yeah, no. I don't have dex, so it's fine.
I do get light armor. Yay!
So yeah, it should be just an 18. That's why I was wondering how you got a 19.
Nice buff 15.
She might have something.
Dan?
lower than-
Nice.
I said I was just checking, making sure my math was right. Should've been a
So
18.
as the morning comes, you do hear some commotion. You hear there's 2 or 3 more patrons in the eating area now. Seem to be some whispers of some commotion or something that has happened at the prison.
Go.
Should sneak back to the boat now.
Can we get some to-go boxes for ours? We have to head out rather early.
We have to get back to work on the ship.
I can make you a quick little satchel to go.
Thank you, lass.
1 for each, please.
I said a satchel.
Oh, a
Yes.
satchel. Okay, that's what I thought.
So they'll run to the kitchen, come back with a bag. It appears to have 5 more cinnamon rolls, and just like a little plethora like bacon and a couple of vegetables.
Oh, nothing like pocket bacon.
We tip.
Shove that right in.
Is a gold a sufficient tip for all that?
That'd be fun.
Thank
She nods and thanks you,
Of course.
and then kind of like looks at the halfling and is like, "Think well of us. I mean, we are better than the Hill Gallows."
Yes, he should give you a proper review, the best one you require or that you deserve. Don't worry about it. I'm sure he will definitely give you what you deserve.
Last time the Hill Gallows were here, I had to rebuild the whole damn dining room.
It's fair.
We might have to come back at higher
Yeah,
level. It sounds like.
No, the two of them, they do that. They've
You said doo doo.
It's a dude.
Thank you for the food and the delightful evening,
Yes.
lass, and we will see you next time we're in port. We won't be back.
did Tara making dad jokes.
No, I'm
So-
making wine jokes.
You make your way out of the tavern, start making your way toward the boat. You do see the guards from last night seem to be at an alerted state, and they're kind of patrolling on the other side of the docks as if they're looking for someone. Or something.
Beautiful that way.
I sprint to the. Not really sprint. I don't want to cause attention, but I'm definitely walking to the boat.
You get to the boat. Appears to be unoccupied.
Go on the boat.
This is not.
Wait, we can't go. It's not good to go on the boat without permission.
Seems to be unoccupied.
There should be someone watching the gangplank, no matter what. Permission to come aboard.
You hear nothing.
I'll check down
Below
below.
the ship.
When we were in the inn, did we notice if the other people were checking out as well?
I mean, there were like 2 or 3 other patrons that were eating, but they just humans, kind of rough and tumble. Looked like they were just enjoying their meal.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't appear that they were crewmates or.
Okay.
I'll check
But-
below deck.
So you look below deck. You go down to the second deck, and as you remember, on this particular boat, the second deck was a couple of rooms. There was the quartermaster's quarters, and a couple of like just side rooms and the kitchen, or I guess you would call it what, the galley.
Is
Yeah.
there
And
any
then-
signs of any people here?
Another below.
None. And then there was one more deck down below.
Yep, there was the bottom deck that had 2 rooms. The top, 2 and 2, 2 behind, 2 in front. The second deck, similar layout, but 2 rooms on the sides as well, and then the top deck, and then the whatever's on top of those. But it would appear that the ship is empty. Shall we set sail?
Salvage rights.
I don't think that's a thing right
I
now.
believe that's a time limit thing.
Do we notice any signs of struggle or anything on the boat?
You do not.
Any acid
So-
burns?
No acid burn. No corrosion. Nothing. This seems to have any damage. But as you're looking around, it does look like the captain's quarters on the main deck. The door seems to be ajar.
Why isn't it a door?
Steal him a joke from earlier.
Yeah,
Check.
I am. I was waiting for you to actually join in on it.
No. See, I try not to make the same joke twice in the same session.
Well, I mean, you got to come full circle back around to it, right? Ain't that how comedy goes?
A little bit, yeah. You can do a running gag, but
So, peek into the captain's quarters, and what do we see?
You see a chair pulled back from the desk.
Oh no, it's a chair.
at least it's not a
Unit
John.
chair.
And
Want to investigate the chair.
there appears to be a note sitting on the desk.
Oh,
What's
we
it?
read it.
Yeah, what's it written in?
It's just written in ink. I shall return in the morning. Do not leave with my boat.
Very trusting captain.
I mean, we have orders, so we'll have to follow them. Let's find the galley. Start getting it ship shape.
I
You
believe
just
it's-
wish to start cooking.
It would appear that the galley is
It is time
on
for
the
breakfast.
Well,
and
I
we are-
will.
The buns.
Pull out pocket bacon.
Yeah,
the
the
next floor
sales reps
down
are
in
eating.
the right room.
Do what, Dan? I'm sorry.
I said I'm just gonna sit down and start eating from the pack we got from the tavern.
Okay.
Cinnamon
Um,
rolls.
Ronnie?
Let's go ahead and take a break.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's after 9 school.
No
night.
We can
problem.
have a proper
So
breakfast.
we will be back in about, say, what, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
All right,
Perfect.
so get
Or
back
so.
with us in about 10 minutes. We'll see you then. And we are back from our little bit of a break. We left off on pretty much an abandoned ship with a note saying, "Hey, don't leave without me." So I guess we'll see what happens now.
So you read the note. You
Yes.
continue to look around.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna go get the kitchen ship shape. The galley. Sorry, the galley.
Gotcha. So as you get down to the kitchen, you notice that it's kind of bare. Doesn't have a whole lot of instruments.
I have my
There's-
own tools.
There's maybe a crate or a barrel of a couple of fruits. They don't look real fresh compared to what you received last night. You kind of left barren. You didn't get left a whole lot to work with.
I'll
we check the bunks. Does it look like people are intending on coming back?
So as you check the rooms, as you go through room by room, the quartermaster's quarters seem to be empty now. Looks like all that equipment and stuff that was in there is now in the captain's quarters. But as you go through the other rooms, it looks like some of them still have a couple of things in there. And it looks like that they were planning on coming back.
Okay. And I'll just whatever you guys want to do is fine, but I'm going to stay up on the top on the boat side near the gangplank.
Well, I'm
Keep
wondering
an
if
eye out of what's going on port.
do you have any way of making yourself unknown while you're standing there?
I believe that's starboard.
No, that's not what I meant by port, but okay.
Yes, the port side is the other way.
Yeah, no, I just meant keeping an eye on the docks, the port itself.
Well, I'll be sure to close the captain's door once more, and I suppose post up outside it and wait.
So you hear some commotion to the north, coming back toward where y'all entered town. And
Could we
from,
get-
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna ask if we should get the boat ready to go.
Do you know how to do that?
Not a faintest idea, my man.
Gurgle,
One-
gurgle, he does.
I was gonna say he looked more shiply.
Then he can let us know what we need to do, and we'll get the ship ready to set sail once the crew arrives.
You
So-
don't think we would be stepping on the toes of the captain doing that?
He said not to steal the ship, did he not?
He said not to leave without him.
So as you start making preparations, the commotion seems to be getting louder and getting closer. Tara, give me a perception check to see what you see from the north.
I am not the person to do this. All right.
So you see what appears to be a small crowd to the north, but you can't really make out any figures.
What seems to be going on over there?
I can't quite tell. A large crowd is gathering, though.
Well, let's take a
That
look.
cannot be good. I'll make my way up into the crow's nest then.
My thought is word has probably gotten out that there have been escapees or that black pudding is about. That's a lot of guards.
So you notice, Curtis, I guess as you get to the top of the crow's nest, you look down and you see what appears to be about 6 or so guards. And they seem to be surrounding the captain.
It would appear there's about 6 or so guards surrounding the captain down there.
Nice.
Outside that
that's-
house that we heard some people staying in over to our left.
5, 10, 15.
I'll come look.
Yeah, I'm going to step down off the gangplank onto the docks. And am I able to hear as I get a little closer?
Mm-hmm. So as you make your way down the gangplank and approach, you just hear the guards. What did you do to the prison? What happened? Why did you slaughter those people?
Oh, shit.
What did you bring here? And the captain's just, I don't know what you're talking about. I literally made my delivery. We're ready to leave. Just let us go.
I'm wondering if the black pudding cleaned up our mess we left behind.
Huh, I wonder what slid through that tube. I wonder what came down those stairs.
So, seeing this, does the captain look like he's well protected? Like, does he look like he has his
Oh,
armor
yeah.
on or anything?
He is in regular clothes.
Does he have a defensive stance? Any weapons?
He has a what appears to be like a rapier on his side, and he's not reaching for it, but he doesn't seem startled. He seems relatively composed.
Okay.
Again, he from your knowledge, he didn't do anything.
Right. I'm gonna walk up and.
I don't
You know,
think I
Captain,
would get involved.
are we ready to go? No, I don't care. He's being wrongfully accused, and that's all I have to hear and see.
Yes, we're ready to ship off. These guards are giving me a hard time.
The ship is ready, Captain, whenever you are.
Yes. Grapple the lines. Mainsail the top mizzen mast.
Anchors away.
Yes, anchors away. It's off to work we go.
I believe
I'll
it's
go-
raise the anchor, but sure.
Will the guards allow me to get close
it's
to
away
stand
from the
next to the
ground.
captain, or do
So-
they block the way?
They will, as you try to, if you're trying to walk up, I guess these ones here will kind of just like put their arm up and like hold you back.
Are we
Is
gonna
there
be
a
the
reason that
Pirates
I
of
can't
Penzance?
stand next to the captain?
No, he's a dangerous person, and I think he murdered all the guards at the prison.
Impossible.
We did that. I don't say that.
Yeah. I was about to say something. I'm like, oh, yeah, no, I can't say that. I'll just say the.
How is that impossible?
Well, look, he's not the type.
Did you
Is
come
he-
down off the gangplank as well, or are you like
Me? Oh,
screaming
no,
from the
I'll
boat?
shout from up here on the boat. I'm not going near people with weapons.
I'm in the crow's nest with a longbow, but I don't have it drawn.
Captain, how would you like this to be handled?
There's no reason to harm these folk. Let us just go. If they will let me, and then one of the guards comes up and grabs them from behind, and he is kind of caught off guard. He's like, "Get
And how would you like it
Your-
handled now?
hands off me now." And then the other ones just start like surrounding him.
Hey,
This one comes between you.
let him go, or else.
So they're not hostile to me yet, correct?
No, but they are getting much more hostile to him.
Right. I'm gonna step.
I was gonna say it's about to get real bad, and he's our ticket out of here.
Right. No, I'm gonna step over, and he's just in regular clothes. You said right.
Correct.
So
Can-
I will. That's a high fucking initiative. 66.
What the shit?
I can't beat that.
So I'm guessing we're rolling initiative now.
No, we don't have to be, but I'm getting ready to.
No, that was
I want to
that
cast a
that was
shield.
that was McGurgle coming up behind one of them. Whack!
Oh shit. Yeah,
McGurgle went up
Um,
and
yeah,
whacked
that-
him in this.
fuck.
Okay.
that hits.
Astral of Annihilation. I forgot he called it that. You might want to roll a DC 12.
Yeah, give me a
Con save.
second. I'm trying to make sure I've got all these.
I have no idea. I just saw it
Because
asked
I'm
out
pretty
and
sure
clicked it.
that crit,
Was that a crit?
it's got green around it, so I'm assuming it's a crit.
Oh yeah, yeah. The first roll was.
Really? Because it says rolling 20.
It was
It rolled a 23,
20
then a
plus
22.
Yep.
It rolled twice, but the first one was the 23.
Yep. Yeah, so that crit.
I
So-
was just trying to figure out why.
Yes, go ahead and give me the
that
rest of the
was
initiatives.
1d0 CS.
It's
Stuff.
a improvised weapon,
Okay.
but I don't know why it's saying it like it's saying it. He
Yeah, 'cause
rolled it off of roll 20 or D&D Beyond, so that might be why it looks funky.
That looks very funky.
Yeah, it gives the roll.
Am
and
I
then
like
it's-
the only person who's not using using Beyond
Yes.
for roll? Okay.
It made it easy for me just to click on his character and just click it from there.
I don't have a subscription to it, so
I don't either.
You don't have
It's
to.
free.
No, you can just
We'll
jump in there.
share it.
I know how to do things in Roll20,
And that's
I'll
fine,
use what
yeah.
I'm comfortable with.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. As long as it works, really. So yeah, what's the damages say for that?
Oh my
Do-
gosh.
For me, it says click to roll damages, but what's
Yeah.
it say for you?
He would have
It
to
says
click.
click. So,
Okay.
Geez. Okay.
We all click it.
Wow.
So yeah, he got
It
his,
breaks it down.
apparently.
That's too much work.
That's a lot of updates.
It
that
doesn't
happen.
have his poison on there, which is 2d4 if the fail goes through, or if the attack con save fails.
This is the deep.
Yeah, leave it to me playing McGurgle to
So yeah, no, the poison it doesn't have it. It just takes no effect, I believe.
All right, so that's the critical damage. So I guess a grand total crit damage is 16. Is that right? That ain't right.
Well, it rolled the slashing,
No,
and
the
then it
damage is
rolled the slashing
14.
critical.
the critical is 16.
Oh,
So
well-
altogether it's 30.
30.
So
No, altogether
14.
Altogether, it's 16.
No.
Oh, is it?
18.
There's no way he's
No,
doing
that
30
that's
damage.
math is 30. That math is 30.
Yeah, because it's
'Cause it's
sneak
got-
It's a
attack.
crit.
Oh, sneak attack. I got
Sneak
you.
attack.
Okay.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So he falls over.
It's non-lethal because it was a towel.
He is unconscious. as
Oh,
hell.
so that's like when you take one of those towels and do like
That's
this
exactly what it is.
thing. You just
Yeah,
whipped him
yeah.
in the balls.
Yes.
That's what he did.
That, that's
You
why
hit
it's
him
called
in the
the
balls
ast-
with one of those. You're either unconscious or wishing you were unconscious.
That's fair.
It's funny that the Ass Towel of Annihilation crit on its first roll of tonight.
Oh my god.
It's living up to its name.
So he is a.
So Marcus, that you now that you
So
know,
I guess we're rolling initiative now.
Yes, roll initiative, please.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
All right.
having a hard time with.
Yeah, I already my turn order tracker's not out.
Mine
Oh,
went
no.
away. Or
Yeah. Okay. So mine's still on there.
Oh man.
Yep.
Okay.
I just your token needs to be clicked and you're all good.
okay, I'm trying to figure. Oh, I no. Why did it roll 4 initiatives for? Oh, it's the .16. It's the
Yes.
tiebreaker.
And mine is just a 7. So
Okay.
I'll fix that.
So the captain goes on 22, and Xanthos goes on a 10.
I go on
I want
an
a
8.
7.
No, you don't become proficient with it.
Not yet, but he talked to Ronnie and soon, ish.
Isn't that like a feat or something for being proficient with him?
Yeah, you
Tavern
can-
Brawler will give
Yeah.
him it,
Yep.
but
Yeah.
there has been some talks between Ronnie and him, I
Tab-
believe.
Okay.
yeah, we'll see what happens. So his is
Ronnie's regret is showing.
At this
so
point, it's
hard
like-
right
his
now.
his
No.
was 22. Is that right?
His is
24.
22. No.
Oh, 22.
yeah.
Never mind. Yeah, I
And
saw the
then-
chef. Sorry.
Who am I missing? Theo, Teresa, Florin.
McGurgly needs to be typed in. It looks like for some
Yeah.
reason. Oh yeah, since I can't select his token.
Alright, so I don't know why I was clicking. I had the tokens clicked. I don't know why it didn't.
Put him in there.
The tokens are probably not associated
Gotcha.
with a character sheet. So, yeah. However, if you highlight all of them, you can right-click, add turn, and it'll put them all on there at a 0, and then you can just fill in the numbers.
Okay, that's easier than having to go through and. Okay.
That is ridiculous.
So
30.
The
Steve,
easiest way to do it is there's a specific macro that you build. I can give you the text that takes it. It's actually
Okay.
what I'm using for my own.
Is that the initiative button you've put on ours before?
Yes.
Okay.
I have it where it's an initiative button on mine. and I'll put the text of it in roll 20, not roll 20, roll hit die Twitch. So literally, you copy and paste that into a macro,
Okay.
and then just set the macro where it'll say "show as token action."
And
Click
then
a
what?
token, press the button, token button, token
Gotcha.
button.
Okay. So Theo 24, Captain 22, the guard 1 is 19. I've got 2 guards at 13, 2 at 11. Danny at 10,
Yes, I'm at 10.
Teresa 8, and Florin 7.
Correct.
All right. So Theo, you just watched Captain just like go ahead. Terry, were you gonna say something?
Oh, I just want to make sure that you had note that I cast shield on him before the start on the captain.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I need to add. Well, that's fine. Yeah. So you just watched Captain walk up and just like hit one of the guards right in the nuts, collapses just straight to the ground.
He's now a soprano, apparently. All
What
the
would you like
dogs
to
in the
do?
area are just what?
The wolves up the hill are going, did you hear that?
Yes, the wolves that we.
The call of the beast. So what would you like to do?
I'm gonna fairy fire the lot of them. Sorry,
Okay.
Captain, duck.
Okay.
Why is it not doing the? It's not showing the DC, which is 13. So
Captain
deck save
Shred.
DC 13.
So that's a big cube.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get basically everyone.
So many jokes.
What she said.
That more or
That's
less what you
pretty
were
much
thinking?
it. That's that. Yeah. That's why I said sorry, Captain.
You're
You know.
There we go. Deck save.
welcome, Ronnie.
No, you're fine. I just-
You're welcome, Marcus.
And I'll put a little blue mark so that we know I'm concentrating.
All right. So, what did you say it was? 12,
13.
13. All right. So
So fail, make fail.
Marcus said, thank you.
blue. I'm just gonna. The blue ones is the one that failed.
Marcus, it's as chaotic as if you were really here.
Fail.
Just imagine if it was like the 7th. That was just
That was-
chaos.
Shut up. All right. So all but 2 of them failed. So
Sounds good.
all right.
That's all. Oh, and then I'll duck back behind the railing.
Okay.
Hi.
Cool. Later.
Goodbye.
What would you like to do?
Try to figure out why why his initiative now says 44.
Oh,
Frack.
What the fuck did he do to his initiative?
no, it had it listed, so I don't.
It was
It
22.
was 22.
Doubled?
It just doubled right there. All right, so
These ones, the ones with the blue marker, fairy fired, and again, that's the captain.
yeah, he's gonna move over here and ask
You
how.
should have lit up
Advantage.
those creatures.
Advantage.
Yep. So big money, no whammies. Nope. 17.
17 hits.
Was that with advantage?
Yeah, 6 was the low end.
Oh, okay.
Jeez, 16 points.
Six-
Did he put his poison on it?
No, I'm not. Don't know anything about that, so I'm just smacking.
It's just 2d4 and they make a con save of 12.
I figured he was just gonna smack him with a towel. Not take
Because
the
it's
time.
part of his action to make it poisoned.
Where's that at? I don't even see it on here.
It'd be under racial traits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he fails the con
Yeah,
save.
when you get home, go ahead and log on in, brother, and you can take over your chaotic little frogman. So it's gonna be 16 points total for that Astal whip,
All right,
and
so
I guess
this-
a con save for the poison.
yeah, he failed.
So
But you
that's
said
2.
16 points.
2d4.
2d4. I
damage.
don't know if
Yeah,
this is
so
gonna roll.
he crumbles to the ground as well.
Yeah, that'll be 3 points of poison to go with it if necessary.
Not necessary.
Got right in his mouth when you hit him.
Ooh.
He rubs it. Never mind. It is after 9, right?
It is.
Rubs him like this, and then whacks him in the mouth with it.
All right, so
Okay. Okay.
this one guard is not a fan of the shenanigans of the Grund, so he will reach and try to attack the frog.
Touch me. Oh, okay. Right.
Assume a 7 because I have not rolled my disadvantage, so I'll assume that'll be we'll use it on that one.
7 is definitely a miss.
Yeah.
I think it's 15. Is that kind of his number?
Mm-hmm.
So he misses, and we'll go to the. Wait. So this one's gone. All right. So this one will also go over and try to attack the frog. And a 5 is going to me. Jesus Christ. Here we go again. Alright, so this one will also he is trying to keep the captain from moving. So he will boogie. And he will hit the captain for I don't know why that's not working, but 4 damage. So he pokes the captain, and he kind of you notice that he kind of winces and he kind of snarls. It's not like a ow. It's a
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Weird.
I'm not going to judge.
It's almost as if he took half that damage.
It's almost as if he isn't fairy fired. Due to magic immunity of
You said doo-doo.
kinds.
And then this one will come over here. And he don't like you trying to get up in the middle of the business. And he will swing at you, Tara, for 7. He will miss.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, one more. Shit.
Stormtroopers.
I mean, 1 hit so far.
They could be shock troopers,
Yeah, Dan,
Same-
it's your turn, my friend.
Same difference.
right?
All right, so I'm going to move up here.
Okay.
And we're only, so let me go back to my character. And it's not polite to hit a lady. And where's my...
I actually make a face when you say that.
$24 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
So it's, okay, so it's not a crit. So let's roll some damage on that. Two-handed damage will be a 13. No, just give it one-handed. It's a
Okay.
12.
So take
Because I should
12.
have my shield in one hand and the hammer in the other. So you'll
Okay.
take 12 points of damage.
All right, so he non-lethal or lethal?
Oh, and it's non-lethal.
Okay, yeah. So he too will just kind of crumble and fall unconscious.
Excellent. Actually, it's going to be this one.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. My
Yeah,
bad,
because
my
he walked up.
bad. It was
and-
not. It was not the one. It was the one that hit her. Yeah.
Well, he swung at her. So.
Right. Well,
Tried to.
Shh.
And the one where you had advantage.
Yes.
Okay. Theresa.
All right. I am going to pull out my rapier, point it at them, and this
From the
area
crow's nest.
Yep.
Mhm.
And can those two give me a dexterity saving throw as I use a charge out of my rapier to cast that? And they fail. And because I rolled low, they take 7 points of cold damage. As snowballs just go pop, pop, pop.
Mm. So,
The hell?
all right. So they kind of stumble back. They seem hurt, but they're still.
Yep, I'm just double checking to make sure there's no other effects, but yep. And I'll sheathe the rapier,
Okay.
and that's going to be me for now.
For Lauren.
So the one that seemed to be in charge is he was the first one to go unconscious, correct?
No, it's this one right here, the one that is not fairy fire.
All right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to walk over here. I'm going to put my trident against his chest, and I'm going to say, "Are you ready to let us leave yet?"
Give me an intimidation check.
Okay. That I should be able to do.
Just get your shit and go.
I nod. I look at the captain. Is this satisfactory to you? No more blood should be spilled.
Tell
So
that,
he-
tell that to
the-
the fucking frog.
The captain nods at you, and then he reaches back and just slaps the pure shit out of the one guard right here.
That's-
Knocks him back, and he falls in the water.
I just,
Um,
if this guy will let me, I'm going to start walking away.
Okay, so you start walking away. He goes over here, is trying to help his captain up, as is this one.
Okay, so we want to say take it out of initiative.
You are out. You are now out of initiative.
All right, so
I'm going to wait for the captain to go ahead, and I'm going to follow behind.
So the captain makes his way up toward the ship and up the gangplank.
as they're out of range, I will walk past each one of these and just kind of nudge them with my foot
Mm-hmm.
and put 1 hit point in each of them.
Okay.
So
All right. So as
lay
as
on
you-
hands, toe nudge, whatever you want to call it.
No, that's Rod's thing.
Oh no, it's that.
Except with the steel toe of a.
So as the captain gets on board, he nods at you and thanks you for your assistance. This is all we've got. There was a tragedy at the prison.
Oh
But-
no! What happened?
I stay silent.
The cargo we transported was black pudding.
Did you
Like
know
for
that
dessert?
before you delivered it?
We knew it shortly before we delivered it, but I don't ask any questions. I get paid to just drop it off. What they do with it is not my concern.
I promise you
So-
that prison
Was
is
the
not a place that followed the law in regards to how it treated prisoners.
so
But
is this
the
black
problem
pudding?
is they didn't just treat prisoners that way. My crew delivered the goods last night. I can't find any of them. So this would be it. Like, this is our crew.
I'm
Wait,
sorry for your
who?
loss.
And all of us?
Yes,
How many people would you normally have working on a ship like this?
I had 12.
So many.
But there's only going to be 6 of us?
The harder the work.
So it's double shares then.
We're not transporting anything. We're going back to port to figure out what our next job is. If you want to stay on board, you may. I gave you my word last night that I will allow you passage if you're willing to work.
Yeah, but now it's double the amount of work.
Are you afraid of work, little one?
No, that's not the point, though. I just
It's
don't want to be
less-
taken
it's actually
advantage
less
of.
work for you as the cook, considering there's
Yeah,
half
less
the
food to
people
make.
How is there less food to make?
There's less people to feed.
I don't know, but that's not relevant. You make what you make.
Well, I mean,
okay, Grandma.
That's
if we
right.
keep less
He's a
people
halfling.
cooking and more people working.
Hey, I'm a halfling chef. He cooks the same way I make all my Thanksgiving side dishes. I don't care if I have 6 people or 16. It's the same amount of
Same
food.
amount.
It'll
Yep.
serve 30.
Yep.
The way the one that yeah. I make
Dude.
gravy by the gallon.
Nice.
Do we have an accord?
Respect.
I would say we do.
So good right
We'll
now.
help you get back to port, and then we can decide from there exactly what to do.
It is several days' journey. It usually is not a pleasant trip, but you look very capable from what I can tell.
Incredibly.
Especially the frog in his towel, apparently.
Don't let it touch you in the eye.
What is so special about this towel?
Did you see where he wipes it?
It's terrifying what he can do with that
It
thing.
is very terrifying.
I mean,
That was-
he literally wipes it on himself before hitting it, and he's a grung. They're they're not the most sanitary creatures in the world.
Fucking frogs. It's fine. This is fine. All will be
So,
well.
what do you need us to do to get the boat
will
ready?
be well.
Trigger words. Trigger words.
It's okay.
Just I need someone to man the masts. I will captain the ship. Obviously, I will steer us through. Your little person can cook. We may need some cleaning.
Little person. Am I like less of a person than the other people here?
I think they can clean as well.
I think he's just referring to your height, my friend. As I stared way down at you.
Looking at the boots you're walking in, basically.
Doesn't seem that short to me.
But if,
I mean,
if we're
let's-
going to
let's-
go, we need to go now.
Do you read any comics there, Rod?
Eh,
Do you ever,
I
you ever
I
hear
have
Alpha
some.
Flight? You ever hear Alpha Flight?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a creature called Sasquatch, and then there's a guy named Puck.
Yeah, I see your hands.
And here's Puck. Puck is big.
Okay, so we'll pull up the gangplank and do whatever it is he tells us to do and just get the ship ready to go.
Grab the lines, weigh the anchor.
Yeah, all that shit.
I have no idea what we are doing. I've been on a ship once or twice.
I'm usually swimming, so
Neither time it was of my accord, but
just tell me what to do.
I'll help.
It's just a matter of controlling the sails. It may take two of you.
No,
Uh,
no, it won't. I can do it with him. With
Uh,
me.
You're both super strong, right?
Well, no,
he's got a strength of 2. The unseen servant.
no,
it
but
can
the unseen
lift a
servant
piece
can
of
like
pizza.
clean and it can sew. It can go up there and sew the sails. It can do that because I don't have mending.
Okay.
I thought you had prestidigitation. Don't
I
you?
do have
So
prestidigitation.
you can cook and clean.
I can cook and clean,
Okay.
which is all you need to run a nice hostelry. Although I suppose mending wouldn't hurt. Then I don't have to hire the handyman.
I guess
but-
it all depends upon the hostel you're talking about. I've seen some that require other instruments.
No, Dan. I'm not into the same thing as you, but no judgment.
I should have made a Tharcold character.
Oh my god.
Just tighten up that corset a little more. There you go.
All right, so I'll
you-
assist
you-
in
you-
opening the sails up and getting everything
Mm-hmm.
tied off.
So
I'll help where I can. I'm not the strongest though.
as you start pulling out of port, it seems to go relatively smooth. Like I said, it's a little overcast, a little drizzle, but no major winds. You'll be traveling east out of port, going toward Alyssum. Again, it's a couple of days journey. But as you're pulling out of port, you're probably 30 minutes into getting out away from port. It's still visible. You see what appears to be an airship flying back over you, back toward the prison. Again, it appears to be the same one that had visited the night before.
Well, I'm sorry, we're going to miss your friend again.
Large black airship.
I'm not.
So you just
Really
you
best
see
to
it,
be left
and then it
back.
kind of disappears into the distance as it goes back toward the prison. may be a problem for you, but
Is there enough?
No, not at all. We're here. It's there. No problem.
Is there enough wind to get us going at a good click?
it's
Could
starting
be.
to.
I have beans in the galley. Sorry.
Every-
Talk
He's
now,
not
Ronnie.
sorry.
Oh,
And
Did you
there's
just
Ronnie.
make him leave?
I made him leave.
Did he just rage quit his D&D session? What happened?
Oh, jeez, no.
It didn't screw up the cameras, just so you know.
I
No,
guess
once
he
he
was-
came back on.
Were
No.
you not ready for a fart joke?
it just rearranged them. That's all.
Yeah, they're fine though. Nothing's wrong.
Oh, so, well, we're not labeled anyone in particular right now.
That's
so-
true.
That's the reason I did it that way, is because the cameras keep getting cut off or disconnections. So I figured I'd just leave it the way it is.
Yay,
So-
ice cream.
Ooh, ice cream.
No,
Go for some ice cream.
Oh.
No, I could really go for some ice cream. I was snacking on a habanero sausage. Now my mouth is
I
burning.
can't see them.
Oh,
Oh, is that like yogurt?
It's kind of making it clear.
it's ice cream.
Of course it is.
simple
Oh.
treats, vanilla bean. Oh. So
Vanilla
yeah,
bean's
so the
boring,
wind, the
though.
wind
Is
is
it
picking
ice
up.
cream?
It's
though?
it's almond ice cream.
Is Dan? Is he
Ice
trying to
cream.
get in?
Huh? What?
You trying to get
That's
in?
gonna be.
Do
Oh,
we have
let me
Magogli?
check.
Yeah, we do have Magogli.
Hey, yes, here he is. Captain has arrived.
So
And
we now have
do, we
No,
do,
we
we
do
do.
not
a
want you in
captain,
here.
a sergeant.
Hi. Okay, let's start over. No, I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
So, as the you remember the night before, you know you had. Oh wait.
Oh, Marcus, you have what was it? 197 gold.
Okay.
And you crit a guard in the nuts.
I think you saw
And you have
that.
5 temporary hit points because you ate a cinnamon roll.
Okay.
I don't know that he ate a cinnamon roll.
He
ate
did-
a cinnamon
yeah.
roll, Lonnie.
He grabbed it with his tongue. As soon as the bag got opened up, I did the whole tongue lashing thing.
hmm When we left the prison, we stuffed you in a box full of water, so your whole submersible thing.
So you were extra wet.
Ooh,
Man.
I like it.
God dang it. Randy said that's what she said from the damn living room.
Oh, we
We heard
heard.
Everybody heard.
Everybody heard you. Shush.
Don't you shush her. She's
I-
making a person.
You shush. Anyway,
Hit you
so
with the
yes,
gas
the
now.
wind has started picking up. This is not the correct shit. that I'm gonna be
The
doing
nasty
anyway.
in your eyes while you sleep.
Shut up.
All right, so which ship we going to?
I'm going to move him to Galleon Day.
All right, I just got to go there separately.
Right. So you are now on this ship here. This is not the correct.
Where should we put ourselves? Because it's black until I'm out.
What?
I put myself in the middle ship. Do you want right ship?
Yeah, the third one is fine. I mean, it's just it's the same ship. It's just the
Different layers.
levels.
It just opens up the captain's quarters and the foredeck.
I see.
And
Top. I'd be on top. On top. Oh, wow. That dynamic lighting is wonky to see.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't really. Here, let's do this.
I mean, it works just fine. It's just
Yeah,
a
it
little
works.
weird.
It's just weird.
so, does Captain McGurgle
Mm-hmm.
decent sailor?
I mean, he's a
yes,
captain,
he
so you'd hope.
Hey,
To a certain extent.
So, if you would like to assist the captain in sailing the ship, he would probably welcome a break.
He doesn't want
right.
to just be up 24 hours
I mean,
a day.
I can steer, but I'm saying he might need like a navigator or somebody, and I damn sure can't do that.
I can.
I have
Oh,
navigator
but-
tools. I was a navigator.
Good. If you need help navigating, I can assist you because I have some survival and whatnot.
Okay.
I think you and Rod are best friends now, because you blah 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 blah.
Oh yeah, so when you talk to Rod, apparently you can just do it in your gurgle, and Rod will answer you.
Oh, okay.
He
Whether
may
it's-
not understand you, but he's going to answer.
I am going to make assumptions as to what you're saying, and you will get an appropriate response.
It's pretty,
Okay.
it was pretty efficient early. All right, so
I think I put myself in the galley if I Oh no, my map is weird. Is off.
You're fine. Here, I got you.
The galley should be. Well, that's the cook's room, not the galley. But yeah,
But this is not the same ship, so I'm gonna just assume
this
that that's it.
he's in the galley. I mean, there's the tables to sit and eat at.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird on the
This
map.
appears
I'm
to be the
looking at.
kitchen.
It's basically the same, yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay. The
very
kitchen.
similar.
Yeah.
Okay. It's close, but it's not the same ship that we had for the other session. It's fine.
You've gotten a better map, huh?
This was the pro free thing. The
Oh, okay.
thing for the month. I was like, hey, that actually works because it's ships and airships.
That's cool.
So I was like, shit, yeah, bro. So yeah, the first bit of this trip is very uneventful. You start getting going. The captain kind of, as you're going through, he kind of gives you a heads up of kind of what he faced on the last trip. There was a mutiny. His unsavory crew that he ferried to the island he wasn't a fan.
I'm still trying to figure out why every time you mention this other crew, you grab yourself.
I told you.
Was it that painful?
Look.
No, that's quite. Ooh, yeah, I'd say that was painful. Is it burnt?
It's singed. A little burnt.
Doesn't look like
I
it's
have to put
functional
ice-
anymore.
Oh, it's functional.
Estelle.
Oh,
And we're thrown into the ocean.
And yeah.
That's fine with me.
Dunning strike.
All right, so
I can't.
so apparently
Yeah,
the
yeah.
last crew you had protecting you weren't all that savory.
They weren't that savory. We ran into. Our captain was not who he said he was.
Much like yourself, yes.
What happened to the
Huh?
map?
What do you mean?
I lost the bottom half of the map somehow.
I don't think you're even on the
I was
screen.
having some weird things going on. That's why you saw me pop out and back in
Oh yeah, there you are.
because it was like overlapping the ships a couple of different ways, and
That's weird.
it was very weird. That's why I had to
Let's
get
try
out and back
something.
in.
Okay.
Okay, I refreshed it.
Yeah.
What do you mean, like me?
It just seems like you're not quite what you seem to be. That's all.
I am the captain of this ship. That is all you need to know.
Yes, pretty much.
We ran into a dragon turtle. We had just random people doing some very obnoxious shit. But we got the cargo there. I didn't get paid. But it is what it is.
That crew sounded pretty cool. Why didn't you keep them?
They're back at port.
Yeah,
I think-
there's
I
an
think-
issue there.
They didn't want a return trip. They literally paid for a one-way fare. Apparently they had a job to do and they did it. But let us just get back to Portalism and I will try to find work and more crew and you can go whatever way you wish.
All right.
Just know that we may run into some unsavory folk on this journey east. Again, all of the munitions and everything are in the bottom. I don't know the proper term.
Below deck. In the
Below deck.
After the ship. Now,
Secured in the locker.
how's your dynamic lighting looking now, everybody? You should not be seeing the
Oh, yep.
ships, just the
You
ship
can
you're
cut
on.
it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
better.
Yeah, you cut it up into 4 sections.
Yeah, that's a lot less busy.
Got you. Well, I mean, again, I didn't do that. It came that way.
Oh no, it's not a problem. I was just trying to help cut down on some
No,
of the
that
busyness
that
for you.
does from what I can see on your screen, it looks much better. He will tell you that this ship is not like most ships. It does have some magic that powers it, and some mechanics. Because because from what y'all didn't, because y'all stayed in the hold pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
The whole back end is mechanical.
Okay.
There is some magics and stuff that goes on down there that power the ship, but there's also cannonballs. There are a couple of weapons on the ship.
I think it was like some gnome ingenuity or something you mentioned.
Mm-hmm. And you remember the captain would climb up the mast and whisper to it, and then
The face.
the face would blow wind into the mast.
So that's where you need to feed the beans to, is right there.
Just know that the weapons are there, and he points to a couple cannons up front.
He shows us how to use them.
I mean, you don't know how to use.
You put a ball in it, you light the fuse, and it goes boom.
Well, you said there were some magics at play. I want to make sure that it's not affecting this. That's all.
No,
Wouldn't
no,
you need
no.
the powder in before the ball?
There's powder and balls. I mean, there-
You powder your balls?
Talcum.
I need to powder my balls after the shocking grasp. So,
You're welcome, Ronnie.
thanks. I knew it would come back around full circle.
Well, are they still circular? Or...
You gotta take care of those things.
Someone cast an ice pack for him. So, but yeah. So you begin your travel eastward. Pretty uneventful. You see a couple of dolphins swimming alongside, but you do notice that the far distance traveling, like looking east, you do see like it looks like very cloudy, very wintry, because if you remember the first part of that track and close to the end of the track, there was some ice, there was some stuff that had to be navigated, a shipyard.
Who do we have in the crow's nest? Did
Teresa was up there.
Teresa take the crow's nest?
I'm rather perceptive, comparatively.
I would make sure you keep watching behind as well, back towards the island.
Gotcha.
Make sure we're not being followed.
Yeah, that is a good idea.
I have them sometimes.
So you give me a perception check from the crow's nest.
Alrighty. Not expecting a whole lot, but 15.
Hey. So as you notice, you make your motions to look around. You look to the north, you don't see anything coming. You look to the back behind you. You don't see anyone following. No real commotion. Again, like I say, you see the dolphins swimming. To the south of you, you see in the far distance appears to be another boat of some sort, but you can't really make out what it is. And then in front of you, traveling east, it looks like it's a wintry mix, like you're going towards some kind of storm.
Okay. I'll keep a eye out for that boat. On occasion, I'll just glance back over and see if I can still see it there, if it's gone.
Okay. Bear with me just a minute. Let me get back to this.
So I wonder what delightful dish our little friend is making downstairs.
He better be making something good. You hear the captain just...
Oh, he is very talented in his work. Apparently, we already discussed what his name was, and you've had issues with it, but he is very good with his
No issues. I
culinary
believe his
talent.
sisters have traveled with me before, and they're...
Oh, okay.
Oh, I...
Well, presentation is an important part of the meal.
I'm sure it's delightful.
It'll fill a hole.
You're not eating. You say that one more time, and I'm kicking you out of my galley. Now, like almost every chef, the Odebert is a tyrant in the kitchen.
Okay.
So, you guys come down, you're not happy with the food if you're just like, oh, yeah, that was pretty good. It's like, what do you mean pretty good? It was amazing. Get out. When he's not in the galley, he's very nice.
Oh my god. Well, there goes your hospitality.
No, that happened to me once when I was a teenager waiting tables.
What are
and
you
I didn't
doing, you
compliment-
donut?
I didn't compliment a chef's recipe appropriately. I got yelled at. He still taught me how to make it afterwards because I told him how much I liked it. I'm like, no, I mean, I liked it. I like to know how to make it. And apparently that was enough mea culpa, so he told me how. So, long time ago.
Okay.
Sorry, just bear with me a second. I'm trying to find something from the.
So we sailing straight towards this storm.
This is nothing
Seems
new.
like it.
Like this is usually par for the course. We normally run through one or two of these small storms as we travel through.
Well, and
That is the way.
this is the way.
You know the way.
What are you shaking your head for? That was pretty funny.
Oh,
They
that's
both
pretty
repeated it.
good. They did repeat it.
Yep, that's the validation.
I'll be here all week, folks. Remember, tip your servers.
Only 2 hours for the next one to show.
Oh my god. The rated R show. Come back at closing time.
Closing time.
Oh my god. I think I've lost my shit.
Well, I mean,
Soon.
No, I'm pretty
you're
much
running a
lost.
game for us. Yes, you have.
No, I'm,
Yeah, that's that you lost it, and then you decided to GM for us. That's the way that works.
yeah.
Life choices, my friend.
Hey, at least you haven't planned 6 or 7 or 10 consecutive nights of gaming.
Listen, this is fine.
You're still smiling, Rod. I don't know.
It's so much
I
fun.
may
Listen,
technically
Hey,
have one night
Rod
off.
Rod enjoys running games. Don't let him fool you.
all right, so
He enjoys causing the pain and misery of his players.
so who is steering?
That would be me.
Okay, so I need you to give me just a straight D20 roll.
Alrighty.
I'll keep a watch, see if
And
there's
hold on,
anything
now
in the
nobody else can steer
Well, I mean,
until after we press digitate the wheel.
gloves.
Oh wow, that's actually a pretty good roll.
Pretty good.
I mean, it's only the
See,
best it could have
that's
done.
what I said. That's why the chef got mad at me. I'm like, this is pretty good. He's like, pretty good. I'm like, I mean, I'd like your recipe so I can cook it.
But I also like make hamburger helper, so whatever. Like,
You're not wrong, though. I do like it.
Hamburger helper's great.
All
You actually
right.
make instant potatoes and put the hamburger helper on top as if it were gravy. The beef pasta. All right.
holy crap!
You've never done that?
No.
It's fantastic.
Oh my god,
Oh,
it sounds
I do
delicious.
not
Sounds-
like hamburger helper.
Sounds like
I
a-
love hamburger helper.
Sounds like almost like a shepherd's pie kind of deal.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I'm down.
yeah, kind of a reverse. Yeah.
So, Curtis, as you're looking out, you
Mhm.
see as the trip continues. Seems like your little pirate friend, your little frog, is kind of familiar with this area, and he kind of starts steering a little bit to the south and to the east. And before you know it, and within the next 30 minutes or hour or so of traveling, you see a small island kind of come into your view. Couple of palm trees on it. Appears to be a little lake, just from what you can see from where you're at. I mean, you can't see everything, but
Yeah.
it just looks like a simple, small, lost oasis.
It appears that there's an island ahead.
I believe the
There.
proper phrase for that is land ho.
What did you just call me? I got at least her.
Uh,
Because you said land ho, and I'm thinking, what can I say to that? And then you said it. I'm like, that was pretty good. Let that one alone. I don't need to.
So I suppose I'll go let the captain know that there's an island nearby.
And
Do
maybe
I
the
recognize
land
this island?
No, you would not recognize this island.
Okay.
But you seem like you know where you were going because
Almost as if your
reasons.
ho.
poisonous little hands were guided by fate.
So you make your way. You start approaching the island. You can stop if you wish.
I'm knocking on the captain's quarters.
No, it's up to the captain. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Captain, there's an island of sorts that has come into view. Do you wish to
Island. There's no islands in this course.
You might
Let-
want to come out and take a look.
And he takes his compass and looks at it and kind of looks at the heading and shakes his head a little bit and he walks. Where the hell are you taking my ship, Frog?
Around the storm, asshole.
We're still traveling east, but I don't ever remember seeing this island on any maps.
I have a question for you, DM.
Yeah.
Is the island moving?
No.
Okay.
No.
The pause. No.
No. You saw what he rolled. This is actually a very.
I was gonna say I can talk to the island if it's moving.
We're not lost, are we?
No. You're still traveling east. You still see the storm.
I mean, I have this list of digits here that I've heard some. No, go ahead.
Yeah,
Same
Ronnie.
idea. Same place.
This is your group.
If you wish, we can stop and look. I mean, I have nowhere else to rather be.
Well,
No crew but you.
how are we looking on supplies and fresh water?
We're a little low on food.
It appears that it's an oasis. We may be able to gather some material here.
Or perhaps find a commodity that isn't readily available where we're headed that could benefit you and perhaps us with trade.
5 of them
Okay.
in here.
Well, we will stop and we'll investigate.
That's all.
All right.
Okay.
With poison.
All right, so
Poison.
let's get the longboats ready, I suppose.
Okay, so there is only one longboat, but it would be enough to seat the 5 of you, if all of you wish to go.
Yeah, I'm going.
Oh yeah,
And
let's
is the captain
wait a
coming or
minute.
is he staying on the
Maybe
ship?
The captain would stay on the ship.
Stay on the ship.
maybe we should split the party. No, never mind.
Always.
Why? No.
Do we
I
get
know
the
you're
feeling that he will? Well, it's only him on the
Behind
ship,
it,
so
it
he'd
will
have
work.
to wait for us.
I don't think he can.
There's no way he could sail this
Yeah,
ship by
yeah.
himself.
Well, there is a way, but
Well, I mean,
that'd be a little
It is a
metagaming.
magic ship.
There'd be a little metagaming on our part to actually bring that up.
No.
stop it.
Yeah. Totally. I want to go explore the island.
How far off the shore are we?
I'd say maybe 100 yards now. I mean, the water seems relatively calm. It doesn't seem to be any obstacles.
Is it a very large island? Is there a reef by any chance that we can pull the ship into?
I mean, there's like a small cove, but it doesn't look like you could dock the full ship like your long ship.
Well, I don't mean dock it on land, but at least get it like in somewhere out of the heavy waters if the storm does come in while we're on land.
You could probably like drop anchor and be fine where it's at.
All shall be well.
I'll-
I'll drop anchor and dive in and start swimming there.
Well,
Okay.
if we want to catch anything, the bait's in the water.
Relatively uneventful trip to the shore. As you get there, you see it appears to be a tropical, deserted little island. Several palm trees. There's a small little lake that appears to be fresh water in the middle of it. and it's surrounded by a bunch of rocks.
Did anybody think to bring water?
Well, I
containers?
did say something about something like that, so I'm sure we brought some barrels with us.
You only bring like a tiny bit of, like, in case you're gonna be here for lunch. That's all the food we'll need. We don't need more than that.
Yeah, she
Well,
needs
no, what I
something
mean is
for-
to fill up our water stocks on the boat.
Not if the boat only held 5 of us.
Never hurts to be over prepared.
I'm just checking. That's all. I'm just checking.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that the longboat would have barrels or whatever on it for you to get what materials you need. As you start pulling up on
One
shore,
right there.
it's a lush, just beautiful land.
You don't-
What?
I was gonna say, you don't say.
I mean,
There's some
I was
crabs.
expecting maybe some
You see some
chugga
crabs.
chugga.
There's some crabs, some seagulls, a couple of tortoises walking along the sand. But it's just a lush, just beautiful little lost island.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'll go up to one of the turtles and get down in front of him. Hey, do you know Smash?
Smush. I know Smash.
What the hell was that, Rod?
Just practicing.
All will be well.
Looks like the rock from the mummy.
Just I do not know this Smush.
That's just a little foreboding for Wednesday night. That's all I can think of.
Yeah.
Can I take a moment and see if there's any game trails or paths that look like they might have been walked before?
The only thing you see is just like the trails behind like the turtles and the crabs. I mean, it appears to be just lost in time. Like it. The only
Is there
thing you
dense brush or
no, I mean it's just
anything?
it's just like lush, just green, like with palm trees. There's a couple of brushes, and then there's a freshwater, small little lake in the middle of it that appears to be freshwater. Around the lake are numerous rocks.
Any discernible pattern?
That's hold on. That's twice now he's brought that up.
Do they look like heads?
No, I mean they're just rocks. As you get closer, give me. I guess whoever wants to give me a perception check.
Holy Tiger has decided to make a comment about your lush hair, by the way, DM. I just thought I'd point that out to you.
No, he sent me a message. That's what that was.
I will make a perception.
Yeah.
Perfect.
How many people can check for this?
I'll allow it. Go ahead. I mean, anyone that's
Wait.
going to. There's numerous rocks, so get.
There's a 10.
17.
Nice.
On the 17. So you'll notice that there's no real. Poor Theo. It's a rock, buddy. It's a rock.
I'm looking for like fruit trees. That's the problem.
There is I would say that there is one coconut tree sitting close to shore.
Oh, coconuts.
We have any
Tara,
logs?
you notice that the rocks aren't really laid out in a pattern, but there is one great rock that seems to be kind of misplaced.
Misplaced.
It
Like-
just it just looks different than the rest of them. The rest of
Can
them
I
just-
tell where it, like misplaced as in it should go somewhere else, or as in I should go investigate this a little bit?
As in,
As
go over and touch it, wake the damn thing up so we can fight it.
I mean, it may not be a
Might not be
fight.
a fight thing.
Nah, I mean, it's just different.
Can I go do a nature check on it to see if it belongs here?
Yeah, you can.
Well, while she's doing that, I'm going to try to catch as many crabs as I can off the beach.
Okay.
From the land hoe.
And put them in the.
With that,
I'm going to put it in the sack.
Oh,
it's
so you
empty
got-
right now because there's no
Yeah,
balls in
crabby
it.
sack. Okay.
I mean, if Xanthos has crabs now,
Oh.
Yeah, well,
Saw that hair.
So
pretty much.
Yep.
just
No.
looking at it,
Hair everywhere, but I shave sometimes.
Straight
On
razor.
that note, wow, look at the top.
Ronnie,
On
I'm
that
really
note-
sorry.
on that note, y'all, it's been a great evening. No, so as you're looking at the rock, you notice it's just misplaced, like as if someone like pushed it on top of something.
I
See
would
what's
like
under
to try and push it off of something.
Give me a strength check.
You'll find over here, Featherin.
Holy hell! I am
Alright.
meant to find this.
So as you you push the rock out of the way, you see that you catch a glimpse of what appears to be a chest, like the top of it
Dun, dun,
that
dun,
has been
dun.
buried under the rock.
Hey, McGurgle,
I thought it was McGurgle.
can you
He's the
come
Irish
check
frog.
this and see if it looks trapped to you? I found a treasure chest that, at least it looks like a treasure chest.
He said it looks clear.
I will head over there.
How well you are at finding traps?
He's at it.
Probably better than me.
Fine.
Investigation.
Mm-hmm.
About to find out.
Oh, you're a negative
I was
one.
I was
Wait.
gonna say
It's
it's
you
a
rolled a two.
not
Never mind.
it's not that. I was gonna say the reason I ask is because since we didn't have a road per se, I
Well,
kinda
I believe
made my
him. I
ranger
opened it
as
up.
that.
Why am I a -1?
What's your intelligence?
Good question.
Is your
Oh,
intelligence a negative?
yes, it is. Okay.
Yeah, because I was gonna
So-
say you could help me look for
Yeah,
traps.
because investigation is
Okay.
an
But here's the
intelligence.
thing.
Guess what? Guess what?
I was
though?
gonna help
here's,
you
here's the good
the
news.
other direction if you wanted that.
Guess what?
Yeah.
It's a chest, and
Okay.
there it's sealed by some kind of means that it doesn't look like there's a lock, but it is sealed, and there's a note on it.
Is it a large chest?
Yeah, it's relatively small.
Oh, so
Oh,
not,
that's a shame. So that's not where the crabs came from. This
No.
is not the land hoe.
no, this is not the land hoe.
Oh god.
It's
It
not.
hurts.
It's not a busty chest.
No, not a busty. Okay.
So what's the note say?
Ronnie, I'm trying to read the note of promise.
Yep, she found it, so
Thou who knows not to open, thou who knows not how to open this wooden lid, might want to tryeth again after a wondrous drink.
Okay. I mean, I totally believe everything's good at this nice oasis. I will sip from the water.
You sip from the water.
gonna take a
Then I
drink from
go
the
back
lake.
and try and open the lid.
Nothing happens.
Hmm.
Did you just drink the salt water?
No, I drank from
fresh
the
water
crystal
from the
clear spring water or whatever.
It does appear. What was Terry? You give me an investigation, please, or just
Can I
a
assist her?
perception. Yes, you may. Just from look.
Wait, I will give you guidance.
Okay, so
And from the beach, you hear Thanatos says, "I got crabs."
So you got
okay,
2
so
plus
21 plus
advantage.
2.
Okay, so you notice that there is appears to be like a mouth or face on the box.
Oh, cool. Cup of water
No, you gotta kiss
in my
it.
hand and just
You gotta kiss the box.
Nothing happens from the water.
What was the letter again? If you can't open it up the first time, what?
Thou who knows not how to open this wooden lid might want to try it again after a wondrous drink.
And
Would
bring the rest
I
over and drink. Or,
notice-
or get the water and
You could try drinking
Like a
from the
bird.
box.
yeah.
I've been familiar with this kind of thing.
Did the
Am I-
mouth fill with water?
It filled with water, but it did not, like, nothing happened with the water.
Does it look like it's enough to drink from?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try that.
Nothing happened.
Why are you kissing a box?
It has a mouth. I'm bored.
So does the frog's got a mouth too. If you're really bored.
I'm not bored to death.
Is there
No,
anything
with a
in the
tongue
hole
like that,
besides
it's
the
gonna be
box?
popular.
No, it just-
And is the lake clear? Like anything?
I heard
do
you
see
at
anything
least.
in the lake,
no, it's just it appears to be clear, just fresh water, small little.
but it doesn't
Oasis.
look like anything's in the bottom of it. Like,
No.
can I see to the bottom?
You can.
This-
It
this
doesn't
is
appear
a-
you see-
This is a pirate's chest, right?
It
Doesn't.
appears to be. I
Yeah.
mean, it's just like a regular chest.
Don't all pirates prefer rum?
Yeah. Can I pour some from my
I don't
little,
have any alcohol on me because oddly enough,
wine
my character
flask?
doesn't drink.
So you do what, Marcus?
pour a little bit of my wine from my wine sack or whatever that thing's called.
Up it.
Yes. So
Yeah.
as you pour the rum into the mouth of the chest, the lid pops open.
Ooh.
All right, I'll look in.
So where's the 15 men?
15 men.
On a dead man's
dead
chest.
man's
Come on now, yo ho ho, and a
Bro,
bottle
oh,
of rum.
And here, I thought you were looking for some company.
Oh God.
She said she was bored. I was trying to find her some more people to kiss.
So as the
No.
lid opens,
No, not you. She doesn't want to die. She already said that. You gotta listen.
as the lid opens, you see inside the small chest. It's kind of felt lined, and laying there on a stand is a beautiful ornate. I mean, it's gold, clear glass. It's a looking glass or a telescope of sorts. And there's a handful, probably about 17 gold in the chest as well.
Okay.
Good. Hmm.
I mean, you found it.
Well,
Do you want to reach in there?
well,
As
can
I
I
step back?
cast detect magic
You can.
before we?
And you see a glow coming from the telescope.
Okay. Can I tell what type of magic it is?
Does detect magic do that?
Divination.
I learned it's School of Magic. if
Yeah,
I need
this
one.
school.
I would say divination.
Now
Okay.
the chest would be glowing too, wouldn't it?
The lock would be glowing.
I'll pick it up and kind of look through it and see if I.
As you look through it, you see vivid, beautiful colors of the ethereal plane.
Oh.
Shoot.
Oh, it's an acid
Shit.
Kaleidoscope.
Okay. As I look around the island, do I notice any creepy, scary, ethereal things, or does it all look good?
No, you do not see anything creepy or scary, but it does look as if it peers into another plane.
I put that down, and this is not the ethereal plane. So, is that the only plane that I think it'll look into, or do I think it will go where I ask it to?
From what you can tell, it's just the ethereal plane.
Okay. Well, this appears to give us insight into the ethereal plane. It could come in handy in the future.
No idea how, but well, actually, I have heard of some spells. I don't know if I can learn them, but some people can cast a spell to send themselves into another plane for a short duration.
Yeah, it's real handy if you're in a forced cage and want to make sure you look like you teleported out.
I've
Well,
never
if
heard of
nothing
that.
else,
but
we
that's
could
a good
sell
idea.
it and make a decent sum of it, but I'll put it back in and
Okay.
Just watching for
fall,
face
so pick it up.
So you don't really see anything else of note on the island. I mean, you pick up a handful of coconuts.
Is it a lovely bunch of
You
coconuts?
got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
And a sack full of crabs.
And a sack full of you got crabs.
I've got a big bag of crabs here.
I'll swim to the bottom of the little lake there. Do I see anything?
Mm-mm.
Well,
get
it
to the
was good
bottom,
water to drink.
Guess we're not drinking from that now.
You get to the bottom and you find nothing. I mean, it's just clear water, now a little cloudy and poisoned.
Well, we should be able to prestidigitate the poison out, right?
Well, I
can-
actually,
No, probably not. But I do have purified food and drink, so we'll be okay.
Yes.
We'll take
I
some
was-
and I'll purify it.
well, I just figured we'd already got in the water before anybody started swimming in it anyway.
Oh yeah, anytime
Yeah.
he starts going near, we're all like, no, no. Like,
Stop it.
Congratulations. Rod is a short Mandalorian, and Marcus is the damn the child.
Oh my god.
Who said that?
He's like, is this the way? He jumps in the water.
No, it's the no. We don't
No,
eat other people's
no.
eggs. We don't do that. No, put that back.
What's happening there? What's happening?
Huh? What?
Spitting the egg
Nothing.
out.
All right, so you gather your resources, you climb back on the longboat, and make your way back to the ship, and continue your trip eastward.
All right. I'll grab the captain's map and mark that little island on the map.
Okay. Give me another D20 if you do not mind, Sir Marcus, please.
And if I do,
Just don't disconnect.
On.
Okay, so you start making your way.
mhm.
You see the storm clouds seem to be approaching faster. It looks like a snowstorm or ice storm of some sort. You can't really make it out from where you are.
Look at it with the telescope. See if you see anything funky about it.
All right. I don't have the telescope, so.
No, we don't want you to use it. Not my eye!
Get
No, I
real
will,
nasty
um,
pink eye.
This doesn't have to be
That's
attuned,
only if he
obviously,
wipes
because I
it
could
off
just pick
clean
it
with
up
the
and look at
towel
it, right?
afterwards.
Do what, Tara? I'm sorry.
I don't have to have it attuned because I
No,
could just
no,
pick
no.
it up and look
No,
at
no.
it.
It's just a matter of looking through it.
Okay, Teresa, since you seem to be comfortable up in the crow's nest, do you want to take this up there with you?
Sure, I'll take it. Are you going to dispense the 17 gold roughly however you see, or it's your call?
Yeah, I mean,
Why don't we just hold on to
I was gonna
that
say,
for
just leave it in the
shared
chest, and we'll make it.
expenses?
Yeah, we'll make it a party fund.
Group fund. Okay, cool.
sounds good.
We'll keep track of that.
Yeah, and then one person can do it, and we're not always splitting up money all the time.
So.
So you look around. You don't see anything behind you. Still, you see the island kind of off from where you came from. Looking north, you see something starting to emerge from the bottom of the ocean. A dissonant, loud noise is heard, and a gargantuan white whale just kind of shows itself curiously. So it just kind of pokes up and looks. It doesn't appear to be aggressive. It just needs to be. It appears to be looking.
Valoran,
Yeah.
I think you got a friend.
I go over to where they point. And how far out is it?
Maybe 100 yards off the side of the boat.
Okay. I'll yell out. Do I recognize the creature?
It's just a very large whale.
Large whale. Okay. I'll just say, "Hail, whale friend." I don't know what I'd say.
Hi, bees.
Is it Moby?
Oh, I was not ready for that. Anything out that we should keep an eye out for that could cause distress? Okay, I think we're fine. Just me. Okay.
Do you need Rod to interpret that for you?
No, I got it.
Hello.
Oh.
I speak well.
We don't have copyright to that either.
It's fair.
No, I didn't do it in the same voice.
Not even close.
Yeah,
But it was
yeah.
cute.
Well,
So.
I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. A whole. Yep.
He's just out looking around. He's curious. Normally, there's nothing on the surface, minus the couple of ships that come through. So he was just poking his head up to see.
Good thing it wasn't a dolphin.
Oh wait, no, that's never
What do you
mind.
mean? Good thing it wasn't a dolphin.
It's a good thing it wasn't a dolphin.
Dolphins are fantastic.
All right,
Dolphins
so
are like the world's horniest creature. I'm not kidding. Like, do an internet search, seriously.
Little rock.
You'll be like, these things. No, there's no images, but it'll be like, these things are perverts. They're gonna meet the dude with the prehensile tongue and be like, how you doing?
Oh no, thank you.
Well, you're not a dolphin, see?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm not
So
lying.
what you're trying to say is we might want to keep Captain out of the water for a little while.
Yeah, let's not.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, you start approaching the storm. You start seeing a shift in the weather. Starts getting sleety, a little bit of ice, a little bit of snow. It doesn't appear to be super aggressive, but the captain doesn't seem really phased. He's seen these before.
So do we have any warm weather clothes down below decks that the other crew may have had?
My crew may have had some
Seal
clothes.
skins.
I don't know that they'll fit that little one, but
Well, I don't know if they'll have anything that'll fit me either, but at least the rest of the crew could have something to keep them warm.
there was a big fella that was here on the last trip that I think maybe had some stuff that would fit you.
Is this still all the same day, or did we rest yet?
We've had.
This is, yeah. I mean, it's been. You're on the first day still.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm, yeah.
I mean, you're getting close to evening. You, like I said, you've been traveling probably 10, 12 hours now.
Okay.
I mean, but you've really not done a whole lot. So, I mean, if you want to rest, you would have had the opportunity to do so. I need one more D20 roll from Captain or Captain.
Ooh. Do I get advantage since I got navigator tools or something?
That worked.
Oh, wait. What about the halfling luck thing?
Oh yeah, you rolled a 1.
Bountiful luck.
I don't know if I feel like using it. No. Well, real quick though, where are you? Because I'm in the galley.
So yeah, he wouldn't even see you.
Are you where you can see me?
No.
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 All right. So, our lovely lookout on the crow's nest.
Yes.
Are you still using the telescope, or was it Tara?
She
no, I
gave it to
gave it
me.
to Teresa.
Okay. So,
So
you are
I'll
using
go
it.
up, look around, and then
So-
I'll look around through it.
As you were looking around, you look behind you, and from your naked eye, you don't see shit. But as you pull the telescope to your eye, you will see what appears to be a ghost ship pulling up behind you, and it looks like there's about 6 or 7 crew on the deck holding weapons, and they are coming toward you at a pretty good pace.
Be clear, you
Alright.
said we could have a rest. Just a short rest.
Yeah. You would have had.
Well,
well,
we've already had a long rest. We've not done anything that.
You've not had
combat-
really any combat.
Okay, I'm just making sure. So I
So-
cast some spells.
I'll raise the alarm.
Hey, while I was sleeping down there, I found this wand of lightning bolts.
Oh yeah, of course that got left behind.
Oh, congratulations!
It's
Yeah.
That just looks
it's
like a stick.
yeah, it's a cursed item though, but yeah, it's good.
I will raise the alarm for that.
What's the problem?
Coming up behind us in the ethereal plane, and I'll show the scope. Would appear to be a group of, a ghost ship with angry ghosts. They're coming up behind us.
Storm.
It's the opposite side of the storm, so it's behind you,
Mhm.
and you're going toward the storm.
Alrighty. Should I take
This is
evasive
gonna be
actions
bad no matter
or full charge into the storm, try to lose them?
So is it the sinking Frenchman?
From what you can see, it appears to be 6. They appear to be male ghost figures, and then there's a female, what appears to be the captain leading them. She is.
What I've heard about this on my
You
sails.
you would have heard rumors of a ship called the Fall of Seas.
Okay.
It is was captained by a water genasi named Cassie.
Okay.
She has a scar across her right eye. She has a black dress and the stereotypical pirate hat. And her crew just look like some ruffian males, but they're ghosts.
Okay.
The only person that can really see them,
Is Teresa.
right?
Yep. And I am letting them know what I see, and I'm describing it as you tell me, so they can understand.
Right.
And I tell them that this is bad, or this all right.
I'm sure it's probably bad.
I mean, from what you say, I mean, from what you've heard,
I mean, pirates are one thing. Ghost pirates are a whole different level.
Captain, quick question. Other captain,
yes.
the ship's captain. These defenses that you have, are they also magically inclined?
The two cannons on the front are. I don't know how well that's going to do us if there's something behind us.
us. Correct. You don't have any harpoons or anything like that?
There's a couple harpoons.
You
down.
want to harpoon a ghost?
If it's magic, it might hit them. I don't
Well,
know.
yeah, I guess if it's magic. We don't have any clerics or anybody has the ability to cast magic weapon, do we? Yeah, it's a higher level spell than I think anybody.
Plus
anybody
one
can
weapons are
cast.
magic.
Yeah, our weapons are magic. Like, we have magical weapons. I was just thinking a ranged thing that would be good.
I got a bow.
Like an Eldritch Blast.
So yeah, we basically got some range.
Yeah.
All
So-
we need is Mjolnir for you.
I
We could
have
just throw the frog.
no.
That
No?
sounds like a bad plan.
So the captain kind of not again. And
Again.
he walks out of his quarters, and you see him start climbing up the mast toward Teresa, and he stops at the face and he starts whispering something to the face on the mast. And next thing you know, you just feel the ship just woof, and you take off at a much faster pace of what you had been.
Well, that is one way to handle it.
Mhm.
I don't know if that's going to do very much good. It's a ghost ship. There's no drag. But, you know, what do I know? I'm just a paladin.
Paladin, who also said that he knows nothing about boats before he got on the boat.
16.
Did I say that?
Did.
I must have let it slip.
Do I have anchors on both sides?
You do.
No. No.
What?
No.
The first thing that comes to mind
Watched
is
the
exactly
movie
what I'm
too many
thinking.
times.
Yes.
No.
Because I'm pretty sure with this ship, what it would do is just rip a hole in the side.
I was thinking just dropping the port anchor, spin the wheel, and just
Yes, I know
Yep.
what you're thinking.
This is not Tokyo Drift Wave Rider.
fine.
It'll be in our best interest to proceed. I don't. If that is Cassie, the last ship that I encountered with her took significant damage and barely made it to port.
Do we think a large gust of wind would help slow them down? There's no wind isn't affecting their movement, right?
No.
No, because that's a material plane. Not...
Yeah, they're
I
not.
got the beans already on the grill.
And are we going fast enough that a gust of wind helping our sails would not propel us along any faster?
Now, at this point, no, because the face is blowing a pretty
Well,
significant.
then I got nothing else I can do. But
So, can we outrun them? Are they going to catch us? Or are we going to have to fight a bunch of ghost pirates?
We'll find out next week.
We'll find out next week. Thursday, 7 o'clock, our new time for our current campaign that Ronnie's running for us. Come back and join us next week to see what happens.
I will not be here next.
Does the frogman drop the anchor and fuck us all? Or do we actually make it?
Damn it, Captain.
But don't forget also take care of those children. We're still part of the Extra Life campaign. Check out the Kickstarter for the GUI Cube. And we have, let's see, we have our Sunday game, 7 o'clock, and I believe we're still got our Monday game this week as well for Strahd. So
And did you stream what we've been doing on Wednesdays?
I have not, because you've not given me clearance for the others to do so yet. Now,
No,
once
we should ask them.
once you get a yay from them, we'll start streaming the Torg games on Wednesday nights. It sounds like at least one person's excited about that.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, I had so much fun with that last night.
It was a blast. So, yeah, who knows? Maybe by time Wednesday hits, we'll be having another game added to our roster. So stay tuned, and I do need to change the schedule. So thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. As I always say, remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together. So remember the golden rule. Treat those
And
around
has
you.
crabs. I mean,
I gotta have something to snack on later. So remember, we're all in this this adventure called Life Together. Remember the golden rule: treat those around you the way you would like to be treated. And with that, have a good week.
good night.
Fair.
Night.